Ain't even gotta say it, that's just something they know. They know, they know.
Volume's down.
A little bit rainy, not like it was last week where the foothills are in view, but nonetheless, we will get ready to play some football, and this certainly is football weather. Your Shasta Knights get ready to take on Santa Rosa Junior College. Second to last game of the season, last home game, and then we did sophomore night, TJ. And there's a host of sophomores tonight that we're going to honor. We'll get to a little bit of those guys more, but, you know, nice win last week, and I know Brian Hamilton and his coaching staff want nothing more than to send these sophomores out with a victory at home in their final game in Green.
And this is one of those nights, those special nights that a lot of the former Knights talk about for a long time. You know, that tunnel that you walk through with your peers, your fellow teammates, that you're walking on this field for the last time. That's a special feeling. And we got Anthony Cavalli, the defensive coordinator, up here standing next to us. And I know he played here at Memorial Stadium. He knows how special it is, and he's seen plenty of kids go through that same process as well. And I'm sure him as a coach, now that he's even the coordinator, he's getting goosebumps standing next to me over here. I can just feel it beaming over here. And it's just a special night to be out here at Memorial Stadium. And I know it's raining, but that's going to make for some interesting conditions, and especially because the last time, or a couple weeks ago, or one of their first wins of the year against DVC, an upset, a ranked team at the time, similar conditions, I think heavier rain, but the Knights came away and prevailed in that one.
How's the field today, Ant?
It was good. Ready to play some football.
How's the field, though? Is it sloppy? Is it?
I think we'll get a couple good quarters out of it. I think it's going to hold up pretty well tonight.
Hopefully, you guys have a bit of a lead there, and before it becomes a ground and pound type thing. And you know, I was talking to Brian Hamilton on our nighttime podcast, and that's one thing he said. You know, you just, when it's raining, you don't know what you're going to get. You know, do you soak balls in water and try and make your quarterbacks throw them, or what do you do? And so, you know, you got to be multifaceted. And I know Gabe Curtis is supposed to be back from a concussion he suffered several weeks ago, and that may add a wrinkle to the Knights' offense. You know, they got Eli Webby going strong. But if you're able to, you know, if footing's an issue and you need a little bit of a running quarterback to offset things, you know, Curtis is going to be a perfect option for that.
Yeah, and I think that if Shasta can get up early, get ahead early, and, you know, when you don't have to throw and you can have an extra 11th guy running the ball and get the defense has to count for all 11 guys, that could be a factor. So if Shasta gets up early, I wouldn't be surprised if Curtis does come in just for ball control situations.
Well, and, you know, that's something, in addition to Eli Webby being able to stretch the field vertically, something that we've seen in the past couple of weeks is the Knights' running attack has been really stout. I know Eli Cortinas a little bit dinged up, but Holden Gilbert has stepped into that role tremendously. I mean, if it wasn't for Eli Webby last week, Holden Gilbert would have been our Reading Rancheria Player of the Week. You know, it was a nice performance from him, and then you throw in the Wilson brothers, and that's a pretty good rushing attack.
Yeah, I mean, Eli Webby, it was on our broadcast, we ended up going with Eli Webby, but then after breaking down some of the film, talking to the coaches, and looking at some of the stats, you know, Holden Gilbert with a 36-yard kickoff return, you know, he had 221 all-purpose yards. Eli Webby, you know, 320 yards passing, you know, 4 touchdowns. So Reading Rancheria co-players of the game, and you got the offensive line, you got the we saw a complete game last week, and I know those two get the highlights, but that offensive line really stepped up last week.
I know you have executive privilege to be able to change things on the fly, and I'm cool with that, but it really is. It's, you know, when you throw Webby and Gilbert and the Wilson brothers on top of Tyler Carey's playmaking ability, Josiah Graham scored a touchdown last week. You know, there are a lot of bullets in that weapon for the Knights.
Yeah, this offense is starting to blossom. I know it's really late in the season. This is the 9th game, but with Eli Webby at quarterback, I'm not saying that Gabe Curtis wasn't electric. I mean, they put up points when he was throwing the ball and running the ball, but we've seen this offense morph. I mean, think about beginning of the season with Gabe Curtis and how many wide receivers were carrying the ball, or you got misdirection, the fly sweep going all over the place. I think through the first 2 games of the season, wide receivers had more almost as many carries as the running back, and Gabe Curtis actually led the team in rushing attempts until I think a week or 2 ago, or until last week when Miles Wilson finally surpassed him, and Gabe Curtis missed a few games and some times too as well. So you've seen this offense under Dan Lewis and Brian Hamilton morph a little bit. Now they have a drop back passer that can hit some shots downfield, and I like to see that, being able to adjust on the fly as the season goes on.
Speaking of our offense, let's meet our offensive starters.
Eli Webby, quarterback, Red Bluff, California. Holden Gilbert, running back, Cottonwood, California.
Nathaniel Wilson, running back, Portland, Oregon.
Tyler Carey, wide receiver, Redding, California.
C10, Ken Williams, Indianapolis, Indiana.
Trey Foster, tight end, Medford, Oregon.
Casey Comerford, left tackle, Grants Pass, Oregon.
Joey Comerford, O-line, Grants Pass, Oregon.
Danny Badalega, guard, Stevenson, Oregon.
Amur Tafili, O-line, Seattle, Washington.
Shiloh Nicholson, right tackle, Eureka, California.
Dennis Perez, kicker punter, Las Vegas, Nevada.
Rudy Amberg, assistant coach, Redding, California.
Cody Ramage, offensive line coach, Redding, California.
Sam Biskin, running backs and tight ends coach, Redding, California.
Ray Atkins, wide receiver coach, Seaside, California.
Daniel Lewis, offense coordinator, Reno, Nevada.
Brian Hamilton, head coach, Redding, California.
Those are our offensive starters, brought to you by Clearview Auto Glass. And, as fun as it was to see the offense last week, TJ, the defense showed us something that they haven't in a few weeks, and that was really nice to see. And I know in our nighttime podcast talking to Brian Hamilton, Santa Rosa is pretty balanced in what they do. But the one thing that I saw last week from the Knights defense was the ability to get off the field on third down, something that they hadn't been able to do a lot this year. And, with the sloppy field, you got to establish the run. And I think the front four of the Knights really can kind of set that tone early.
Yeah, not only that front four, Braden Rohde, you got some guys, he's up there on the sack leaders for this Knights defense. But then you get 2 linebackers in the middle with Aiden Alsop and Anthony Slayton, who I think are both in the top 20 in the state in tackles. They're just tackling machines, so I kept Insano. But these guys can absolutely wreck shop. Those front 6, and then you got Nicky Kamelamela as well that can kind of play that night and kind of coverage and linebacker. He had an interception last week. But what I like to see out of the Knights defense is getting those stops early, forcing that 2nd and 8, 2nd and 9 situations, and then force them into obvious passing down on third down, because this field is sloppy. If you take away that run, you're looking at 3rd and 6. You have a lot better idea of what's going to really be happening in this defense. 3 sacks last week. They only had 8 going into last week. So they're starting to pick up. Like we talked about, them playing a full game.
Yeah, and I think that secondary, if you give them the opportunity to ball hawk and make plays with Noah Benson and Rajon Williams, those guys can make plays. If it's an obvious passing down, they're going to be able to kind of spy on that. And I know Noah Benson's got a few picks. I know he'd like to add a couple more.
Yeah, and C.J. Williams Jr., and who's going to be honored tonight as well. And he had his first interception of the season last week, and he actually picked up an offer earlier this week to Murray State. So, they had playmakers all over the back end. Muhammad Job as well. I think. Waylon Bell even had an interception last week, and he's going to start. He's going to be a starter again tonight. So this defense starting to blossom, just like the offense. We said, see if they can put 2 games together now and about keep it going on this rate.
Yeah, and one of the keys for me is as you mentioned, Nicky Kamelamela, who I think he doesn't have a typical linebacker size, but his ability to move vertically side to side makes him a dangerous weapon. And speaking of the defense, let's meet the defensive starters.
Stanky, defensive end, Redding, California.
Jacob Ross, defensive tackle, Portland, Oregon.
Keaton Spangler, D-line, Redding, California.
Starter.
Jaquay Mills, DN, Swansea, South Carolina.
Aiden Alsop, Mike linebacker, Seattle, Washington.
Anthony Slayton, linebacker, Crescent City, California.
There's a lot of them. Well, we can cut the coaches off at the end at least.
Ray John Williams, cornerback, Portland, Oregon. The one.
CJ Williams, DB, Atlanta, Florida. Golden Ticket. Hunter Joe, DB, Seattle, Washington.
Noah Benson, safety, Jacksonville, Florida. I'm him.
Waylon Bell, outside linebacker, strong safety, Redding, California.
Eric Jenkinson, defensive line coach, Redding, California.
Craig Thompson, special teams coordinator, linebacker coach, Redding, California.
Randy Gilbert, defensive back coach, Red Bluff, California.
Anthony.
Today's matchup is between Santa Rosa Junior College and
Get ready, here comes your night.
And that's a red by fourth-year head coach. They're currently 3-5.
As they do so, we will turn it over to public address announcer JK. You will guide
Now, my friends,
honoring our knights.
we would like to take this time to recognize and honor our sophomores and those who have supported them along the way. These great young men have represented Shasta College as athletes and are now part of our Knight family. For those of you who are in attendance and those of you who are watching via Shasta County Sports Podcast, we want to introduce, for the last time, at Shasta Memorial Stadium, the sophomore class of 2022. Number 1, defensive back, CJ Williams. His mother Tony, father Chris, sisters Chrissy and Caitlin and Jada. Number 2, defensive back, Rajon Williams. With his son and daughter, Jay and Rosaya. Number 3, Noah Benz Benson. Mother Erica and father Mark. Number 6, Holden Gilbert. Mother Nicole, father Gabe, brothers Hayden, Hunter, Hank, and the rest of the extended family. Number 7, defensive end, Jaquay Mills. With Warren, Charlie, and Grace. Number 8, tight end, Trayvon Foster. Mother Becky, father Gerald, brother Jaden, girlfriend Morgan, twins Max and Maisie. Number 9, wide receiver, Josiah Jojo Graham. His mother Sally, and father Jesse. Number 10, Cameron C10 William. Mother Sabrina, father Lee, sister Sedera, and niece KJ. Number 12, quarterback, Gavin Dobson. And his parents Tess and Yuan. Number 14, wide receiver, Tyler Carey, Stephanie and Ryan. Number 16, quarterback, Eli, Woody, parents Jennifer, and father Chris, and Ryan, sorry. Number 21, running back, Miles Wilson, mother Jerry, and father Nate. Number 22, Nathaniel Wilson. Mother Jerry and Father Nate. Number 24, Norberto Revuelta. Jessica and Beto and his Aunt Melly. Number 25, linebacker Ricky Kamalala. Parents Jolene and Brian and the island of Kauai. Number 27, defensive end Austin Leaper. His mother laid on in his father Jim and Hannah and James. Number 37, defensive back Hayden Mallory. Parents are Pam and Sean. Number 38, your kicker, Dennis Perez. With Araceli and Dennis and all his siblings. Number 44, Aiden Alsop. Watching are Carly and Brian. Number 47, the linebacker, Eli Thompson. His parents are Amber and Patrick. Number 54, defensive line, Pam Bailey. Mom Dirty, his dad Ruben. Number 56, Anthony Slayton. With Megan and Mark. Number 58, defensive line, Braden Stanky. Parents of Michelle and Kyle. Number 77, Ben Schrader. Watching her Ashley and Jack. Number 88, tight end, Hayden Jones. His mom Kim. Number 89, Capena Kamai Jr. Watching her Amy, Capena Sr. and those watching in Maui. Number 90, defensive line, Keaton Spengler. His parents, Monica and Keith. Number 91, kicker, Jonah Osborne. Parents, Annette and Travis. Number 98, kicker, Cooper Meyer. His mom, Kristen, and dad, Simon. Number 99, defensive line, Jacob Ross. His mom, Amber. And of course, number 1, offensive line, Quinn Q. Adam. To all of our sophomores, we appreciate you and love you and your dedication to the Shasta College football program. We wish you nothing but the very best in your future and know that you will always be a special part of the Shasta College Knights football family.
If you break a bone or have arthritis, where do you go? Well, that's easy. Shasta Orthopaedics has opened Redding's largest, most complete center for orthopedic care. So let's say you get hurt playing sports, or you think you have a problem with your shoulder. Shasta Orthopaedics has the equipment to check things out. We have a full team of specialists, so for many things that can break, you know who to call. Shasta Orthopaedics.
Shasta College football and Shasta County sports. Aaron Williams, TJ Holmes, here with you. We're missing Mike Daly. I miss Mike Daly, TJ. But the Knights got done with sophomore festivities. They are warming up. We're about 5 minutes until kickoff. And TJ, let's go play keys to the game. I think establishing the run early will be a key for the Knights.
Yeah, establishing the run early. My key, it's funny, you went offense on your keys again. I went offense last week and you went defense. I think winning first down on defense was really big tonight. Forcing the other team in the Bear Cubs for Santa Rosa into that second and long. I think that's going to be really key. You don't want them lining up second and 3, letting them open up the playbook a little bit. But getting off the field on third down is obviously a key. But winning that first down and making sure that you can apply some pressure on them early on, I think is a big key for me tonight.
Yeah, definitely. And one of my keys to the game, TJ, is thanking our sponsors. without them, none of this would be possible. And I'd like to thank our sponsors, Clearview Auto Glass, Reading Rancheria, Shasta Orthopaedics, Raw Restaurant, Tri-Counties Bank, and Adamson's Peak Performance. We do this because we love doing this, and they make it possible, and so we definitely like to thank them. They make it all possible for us. The Knights have warmed up. Santa Rosa is coming onto the field. We're a few minutes away from getting ready to play.
Today's opponent for your Knights are the Santa Rosa Bearcats, led by fifth-year head coach Lenny Wagner, with a season record of 3-5. We would like to thank the Bearcats and their fans for coming.
Got 4 minutes. The captains are getting ready to come out. When they do that, we will have the national anthem calling out. When the anthem plays, we will step aside. But TJ, despite the wet weather, there's some fans down here in the stands, and I'm jacked up for football. I don't know about you.
I am, and this is the last time at Memorial Stadium this season. We're obviously going to be at the Butte game last week for the season finale, but this is one of the best settings in junior college football, and especially junior college football in California. So it's always exciting. Hopefully they can change jerseys next year, because as we'll talk about throughout the game, very hard to see the black numbers on the dark green uniforms. But this is a special place to be, and usually the home crowd comes out in full support. Reading is known for its sports community and the support that they give. So this is a great place to be, a great venue.
And I was thinking about it as JK was doing sophomore introductions. You and I have been around for quite some time, and a lot of these guys, the Keaton Spanklers, the Stankies, the Webbies, the Tyler Careys, these are guys that we also covered in high school, and to see them kind of come to the end of their Reading area, Shasta County area
Number 10, wide receiver.
It makes you a little emotional. Kind of choked me up a little bit.
Yeah, it's when you're around these guys for a long time. I've been covering sports here for 12 or 13 years. Here in the 20 to 25 range, and it is hard to see, because you know them as little kids almost. When you see them as ball boys on the sideline for the varsity football teams when they're kids, and then you see them out here as men playing college football. It's a different level. But then a lot of these new guys from out of state that come in, you just learn about them. You get to know them, and it's good to see, especially when some of these guys were here during that COVID season when you didn't really know what was going to be happening. So that feels like they're a long vet, but it's nice to be able to see these guys kind of move on to that next level.
Shoot, I had their 3 names called that I actually coached in high school. Gomes, Stanky, and Spangler. So it's definitely interesting. They're doing the coin toss. Shasta wins the toss.
Want the football?
Shasta wants the ball. I don't blame them.
It's Cam Williams.
So the Knights will receive the opening kickoff. They're finishing their pregame meeting. We'll get ready for the national anthem. And then the last game of the season here at Memorial Stadium. And as we get ready for the anthem, we'll step aside.
At this time, we kindly request that you please rise and remove your caps. Enjoy our teams and coaches for the playing of the national anthem, performed by Cody Davis on his saxophone.
You know, if he had a hat down there, I'd probably throw him a 10 spot. That was pretty good.
He absolutely nailed that, Cody. Heck of a job. That fired me up. That was incredible. Definitely the icing on the cake to start this game, and he's getting a lot of love right now.
Deservedly so, too.
Great job, Cody. That was a heck of a way to start the night.
We are getting ready for some football. Finally. Waited all week for this, TJ.
Back to receive. Quick kick.
Williams and Gilbert will be back
and number 6.
For the night.
Holden Gilbert. Kicking for the Bearcats, number 39.
Jojo Martinez sets the kick
Jojo
for the Bearcats. We are getting ready to get underway. Gilbert standing inside their own 10-yard line. Ball teed up on the 40. Low line drive kick. Gilbert's going to pick it up on his own 13-yard line, up to the 20, 25. Gets hit, still on his feet, close to the 30-yard line, and that's where the Knights will start first and 10.
Number 6 on the return, holding Gilbert. And on the tackle, number 24, Adrian Torres.
Gilbert starting at tailback for the Knights. Correction, it'll be Miles Wilson standing to the left of Eli Webby. Man in motion, that's Tyler Carey. Little swing pass to Carey. Gets up to the original line of scrimmage. 35 still on his feet.
Pass complete, number 13.
Gain a 6,
Carey.
gain a 7 on the play.
Tackled by number 36, Gerald Buteza.
Second and three.
Second and 3 for the Knights.
Second down.
Keep Curtis in now. Their quarterback. Fake the fly sweep. Curtis on the keeper. Gets the first down and more. Still on his feet. Finally wrestled down as he gets across the 43-yard line.
Again, Curtis.
Gain a 7 on
Tackled
the
by
play.
number 44.
The Knights will move the sticks.
Dylan Tingle.
Eli Webby back in.
Shasta.
2 plays, 2 quarterbacks, 1 first down. Gotta like that start.
Efficient.
First and 10 on the 43-yard line. Handoff up the middle. Miles Wilson, he's wrestled down at the original line of scrimmage.
Run by number 21, Miles Wilson.
No gain. We'll bring up second and 10 for the Knights.
Tackled by number 40, Shane Riley. Second down.
Cam Williams, Bolton Gilbert split out wide right. Trey Foster carrying. Gilbert in motion. Fake the handoff. Curtis, who's in a quarterback, gets about 2 yards. And I knew we were going to see. I knew we were going to see a little bit of quarterback shuffling. I didn't think we'd see it on the first series, and
Dylan Tingle.
It's going to keep us on our toes all night, TJ, figuring out who's in the quarterback.
Third down.
I'm locked in with the stats right now. I'll be keeping an eye as long as you keep calling it out.
Webby back in, facing a 3rd and 8 tonight. Ball spotted on the 45-yard line. 13 minutes left to go. 0-0 tie. The Knights with their first offensive possession of the game. Webby drops back. He's got his receiver. It's Wilson. Good for a first down into Bear Cub territory. Still on his feet. He's got a block inside the 30-yard line before he's finally dropped. First down, Knights.
Lovely pass complete. Number 21, Miles Wilson. First down, Shasta.
That's what makes this so effective is, all the receivers went on a go route, and Wilson just leaked out. He was able to be hit, had plenty of green space.
26-yard gain.
26 yards on that completion. Ball down to the 29-yard line. Wilson still in the backfield. Handoff up the middle. He's hit at the line of scrimmages. There's body slipping and sliding everywhere. Gain of about 1 on the play to bring up a 2nd and 9. And that part of the field in between about the 25 and the 35-yard line, TJ, is going to be a sloppy mess, you can tell. As Anthony Cavalli said, maybe we'll get in a couple of good quarters. Not right there.
Yeah, not on the north side of the field, that's for sure.
2nd and 9 for the Knights. Gilbert in the backfield. Webby drops back, looking across the middle. 88. He's got his receiver.
Webby pass complete. Phoenix Chavez.
Phoenix Chavez, the receiver on that.
First
down.
Shasta.
Inside the 20, down about the 18.
8 and 10.
Gain of 10 on the play. Keep Curtis back in. Along with Miles Wilson in the backfield. Man in motion. Fake the fly sweep handoff. Fake the handoff. Curtis up the middle. Gets a yard. And I like what they're doing here, TJ. I think they're just kind of setting things up to keep the defense honest. And, if they overplay that, you're going to look at that fly sweep or that off-tackle handoff, and that could bust.
I really like this, Aaron, because you have to account for Curtis as a thrower because he started the season as the starting quarterback for the Knights. He can he still has a pretty good arm, but to have to count for all 11 guys on the offense, that's a tough task for this Santa Rosa defense.
2nd and 9. 2 backs in the backfield. Trey Foster, switch of side. He's on the left side. Tyler Carey on the near side to us. Handoff to Nathaniel Wilson up the middle. He gets inside the 15 before it becomes a kind of big scrum.
Run by number 20, Eli Cortines.
Eli Cortines on the carry.
Tackled by number 36, Sophomore Junior.
3rd and 7.
3rd and 7 for the Knights. 10 minutes left to go here.
3rd down.
Opening quarter, 0-0. First possession of the game. Cortina's out.
Timeout. Chester. I might need them else.
Knights have to take a timeout, and with that, we'll step aside. You're listening to Shasta College Football and Shasta County Sports.
Their first time out of the half.
U.S. Cryotherapy is the premier wellness center in the North State. We provide whole-body cryotherapy chambers for safe exposure to sub-zero temperatures. This incredible technology reduces inflammation and improves mobility. It's no wonder cryotherapy is popular with professional athletes. Cryotherapy can also be used to boost your mood and improve sleep and focus. A cryotherapy session is less than 5 minutes. Make an appointment today at uscryotherapy.com. US Cryotherapy. Faster recovery, better health.
It's open and serving quality game food at the dining pavilion.
Welcome back. Shasta College Football, Shasta County Sports. And as we went to commercial, I was looking, there's no play clock running. So that'll be an issue. We'll have to watch, because I know at least in high school the back judge is supposed to raise his hand when there's about 5 seconds left on the play clock. We'll have to see if that's the case here. But Shasta calls its first timeout, facing a 3rd and about 7. Ball on the 15-yard line. Webby, design rollout. Phoenix Chavez receiver. Gets close to the 5-yard, close to the first down.
Complete to number 86, Phoenix Chavez.
Ball spotted on the 6, and that is going to move the sticks. It'll be first and goal for the Knights.
First down, Shasta.
Gain of 9 on the play. Gabe Curtis back in at quarterback for the Knights. Nathaniel Wilson holding Gilbert in the backfield. Graham and Carey split wide left. Carey in motion. Fake the handoff to him. Curtis up the middle. Close to the end zone. Dropped on about the 1 yard line. It'll be second and goal.
Curtis.
Gain of 5.
With the run. Stop by number 24, Adrian Torres. Second down.
Curtis remains in at quarterback. Dan Lewis barking out signals. You know, and that's one of the things that's going to add a little bit of wrinkle to this. With no play clock, you really got to have that internal clock. Curtis. Fumbled snap. I think Shasta jumped early. One of the Santa Rosa linemen like flinched, but then Curtis called out for the ball, and I think it was the right guard that moved, and that'll back the Knights up. 8:29 left to go here in the opening quarter.
Offense, number 63, 10-yard penalty, second down.
I think that's a 5-yard penalty.
Yeah. Usually by week 10, I think that we're ready to go.
Eli Webby back in at quarterback.
Second and 6.
Second and 6. You know, and I really do kind of like this, because this, if you're the Bear Cubs and on defense, this presents a wrinkle that you might not have been prepared for, and you know, Webby's got the ability to hit receivers. Got 2 to the left. Holden Gilbert splits out. The handoff up the middle. Wilson stretches for the goal line.
To the 1.
Just short. Third
Run by number 22, Nathaniel Wilson. Stopped by Gerald Certeza. Brings up. Third down.
Gabe Curtis comes back in, and I don't think that's what Brian Hamilton wanted, but you got to defer to your OC, and so Curtis is back in. Third and goal from about the 1. 7:33 left to go in the first quarter. Curtis under center. Takes a snap, looking for a push, and he gets in. Knights touchdown. He was initially stepped, and I think the push from running back pushed him into the end zone, and the Knights are on the board first.
Give Nathaniel Wilson an assist on that one. Big number 22 was able to push Curtis right over the goal line, and the Knights on the board with almost an 8-minute drive to start the game.
Dennis Perez in for the extra point. High snap. Pick is up, and it is good.
And number
7:22 left to go here in the first quarter.
The kick is good.
Score Shasta 7, Santa Rosa.
The score is 7:22 left in the first. Santa Rosa 0. Your Knights running.
We all have greatness inside of us, a story waiting to be told, where the story you write today creates your better tomorrow. At Shasta College, we've written a legacy of helping students convert their calling into a career. Because this beautiful, wonderful life story that's been unfolding in front of you isn't written about you, it's written by you. Welcome to the next chapter. Learn more at shastacollege.edu.
Welcome back to Football and Touch County Sports. Where the Knights lead 7-0. 7:24 left to go. First quarter, nearly an 8-minute drive. That touchdown was sponsored by Clearview Auto Glass. And this kickoff is presented by Raw Restaurant on Hilltop Drive. Come enjoy sushi and a full menu for lunch and dinner 7 days a week. Dennis Perez has it teed up, kicking from our right to left. Short kick is going to be taken on about the 11-yard line.
Oh.
It's Adrian Torres.
Return. Talk about number 40, Dylan Goff.
Dylan Goff with the
And
tackle.
number 47, Eli Thompson.
The Bear Cubs will take over on their own
First down.
3-yard line. 7 minutes and 38 seconds on that touchdown drive.
13 plays for the Knights on that opening drive. That's a heck of an opening drive for that offense.
You know, and on a sloppy field, that's exactly what you want to see. Ball control. Santino Chavez starting at quarterback for Santa Rosa. Gets a high snap, turns and hands off. That's Rankin.
Run by number 25,
Rashid Rankin on the carry. Pickup of maybe one.
Pick up by 99, Jacob Ross.
Jacob Ross on the tackle. Rankin's a big boy, TJ.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be stopping him right now.
Twin receivers to either side. Rankin in the backfield. Handoff up the gut. Falls forward for a couple. It'll be 3rd and about 7.
Run by Rankin.
Well, Aaron, we talked in the pregame about
Tackled by number 99.
winning first down. You look at that, they're sitting 2nd and now it's 3rd and 7. This is exactly what this Knights defense wants to do.
3rd down.
6:20 left to go here in the first quarter. Knights up 7-0. Bear Cubs first possession. Empty backfield for the Bear Cubs. Got trips to our side, the near side. 2 receivers up top. Knights in cover 2. Quick pass. In and out of the hands.
Pass intended for number 6, Cody Davidson.
Cody Davidson. Williams on the cover.
Broken up by number 1, CJ Williams.
And that is exactly what the Knights needed.
Yeah. Yeah, 3-0 in the opening drive. You go down and score on your opening drive for the offense, and then your Knights defense comes out and forces the 3-0. This team is pumped right now.
Well, not only that, you hold the ball for 7 minutes and 38 seconds, and then Santa Rosa's 3-and-out goes $122. Low, wobbly kick. Takes the Santa Rosa bounce. It's going to roll close to the 20-yard line. That's where the Knights will take over. 1st and 10. Their second possession of the game. Leading 7-0 with 5:49 left to go. Flag on the field, however. Let's sort that out. Officials talking it over.
Look at so much smoke on the green.
Still waiting. Chain gang is setting up where the ball stops, so I think they might be. And now they're marching it up. We never did get the signal, however. Re-kick.
During the kick, personal foul, hands to the face, kicking team number 11, 15-yard penalty, first down.
That advances the Knights' cause, and they'll start 1st and 10 on their own 36-yard line. 5:49 left to go here in the opening quarter. Shasta 7-0. Eli Webby in quarterback. Hands off the ball to Wilson up the middle.
He's up.
No gain on the play.
Run by number 21, Miles Wilson.
As the referee tries to turn his microphone off.
Tackled by number 11, Max Gonzalez.
Webby stays in at quarterback. The 2nd and 10 for the Knights. Both Wilson brothers are in the game. Miles Wilson deep. Nathaniel to the left of Eli Webby. 2 receivers to our side. 1 up top. Webby drops back. Ball's tipped. Incomplete. Intended for Cam Williams. But the ball hung up there forever. It seemed like 5 or 6 Bear Cubs had an opportunity at it.
And I think Cam Williams, by touching it at the very end there, again, prevented the interception. So he actually touched it twice on that play.
Third and 10 for the Knights. Passing down, Webby remains in there. The Wilson brothers in there. You know, one of the things that impressed me last week was the ability to pick up the blitz with the Wilson brothers in there. And as Webby drops back, protection for the Wilson brothers. Going deep. Got Tyler Carey in the 30, 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, Knights!
Ready pass complete for number 13, Tyler Carey. Touchdown, Shasta!
That is the 10th receiving touchdown by Tyler Carey this year. Absolutely amazing, and I was getting to that, TJ. That's one of the things that Brian Hamilton talked to me about is the Wilson brothers. They absolutely love mixing it up. Probably two of the best blocking running backs he's ever seen in his time.
With 4:56 left in the first quarter, Santa Rosa 0, Yellow Knights 14.
Shasta 14, Santa Rosa 0, 4:56 left to go here in the opening quarter. We had a battery issue with our camera.
Clearview Auto Glass is your clear choice for auto glass repair and replacement.
Here at Boulevard Body Shop, we use Clearview Auto Glass exclusively. They are professional and we trust them with our customers.
With over 15 years in the auto glass business, you get fast, efficient, and cost-effective repairs, and we come to you. Clearview Auto Glass accepts and processes all insurance claims, and we handle all the paperwork, making it hassle-free. Clearview Auto Glass, home of the $25 rock chip repair, and remember, we come to you.
Okay. Welcome back to Shasta College football and Shasta County Sports. Dennis Perez at the kickoff. That touchdown brought to you by Clearview Auto Glass, and this kickoff brought to you by Raw Restaurant. Ball's taken on the 8-yard line. Torres still on his feet. Flag on the play. Finally pushed out of bounds near midfield, but we'll have to see what the flag is. Looks to be a block in the back.
Returned by number 24, Adrian Torres. Stopped by number 34, William Bell.
Holding receiving team number 4. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. First down.
Holding on the Bear Cubs. That'll back them up to about their 20-yard line. That's where they'll take over for their second possession. 4:48 left to go here in the opening. Heavy look for the Bear Cubs. First and 10 on their own 20. Sweep. Sniffed out by the defense.
Run by number 26, Devin Lemos. Brought down by number 1, C.J. Williams. And number 30, Cole Elmore.
Cole Elmore and C.J. Williams on the tackle. Loss of 2 on the play. It'll bring up 2nd and 12. Still in the backfield. 2 receivers up top and 1 on the near side. Chavez looks over the defense. Next, showing pressure but back off. Little slip screen. Jacob.
Pass complete. Brought down by number 99, Jacob Ross.
Jacob Ross with the WWE Captain Insano move. Snipped that out. Jumped on the back and brought him down. Lost, actually gained a 1 to bring up a 3rd and 11 for the Bear Cubs. Two receivers either side for the Bear Cubs. Chavez ball coming in the near side. Receiver trips, falls down. 10 for Washington.
Passing complete, intended for number 3.
Rajon Williams.
Clint Washington.
On the coverage.
Defended by number 2, Rajon Williams.
I didn't see it, but where that is, it looks to be a roughing.
Personal foul. roughing the passer. Defense, number 99. 15-yard penalty, first down.
Jacob Ross, who made the tackle on the play earlier. A little bit of a late hit on Chavez, and that'll give the Bear Cubs a first down with 3:14 left to go here in our opening quarter. Shasta up 14-0.
Aaron, that was great coverage by Rajon Williams. You wanted to get off the field there for the defense, but great coverage by the secondary on that play.
Ross comes to the sideline, gets an earful from Brian Hamilton, and overload left. Handoff. Lemos, and he slips. Maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Tackle by number 1, C.J. Williams.
C.J. Williams on the tackle. No gain, 2nd and 10. Bear Cubs. Second and 10 for Santa Rosa. 2 tight end look. 2 receivers split to either side. Single back in the backfield. Knights are saying the line jumped, but they reset. Chavez, pass to the near side complete. Bickert.
Pass complete to number 9, Reese Bickert. Brought down by number 2,
Rajon Williams on the tackle. Gain of 7 on the play. It'll be 3rd and 3 for the Bear Cubs. Clock winding under 2 minutes left to go here in the opening quarter. Mist seems to have stopped here. Cloud cover's keeping it from getting really chilly, which it can do here at Memorial Stadium. 3rd and 3, Bear Cubs trips to the left, single receiver. A handoff up the middle. That's Lemos, and he is stopped short. Anthony Slayton.
Brought down by number 56, Anthony Slayton.
It'll be 4th and 2, and the Bear Cubs will punt.
Number 6, Holden Gilbert.
Holden Gilbert back deep. Wobbly kick again, the second one. Gilbert takes it on his 20. Going to the far sideline. Gets to the edge. He's up to the 40, the 50, 45. Into Santa Rosa territory. Flag on the play. On the near side on the 35-yard line. There is a helmet laying.
Returned by Gilbert. Knocked out of bounds by number 7, Dimitri Johnson.
Johnson on the tackle. Finally wrestles him out. Holbert brought the ball back to the 43-yard line. Santa Rosa. We'll see what the penalty is. 1:07 left to go here in the quarter. And the way the Knights are moving, it's going to be on them. If it's spot foul, it'll be...
During the kick, holding return team number 24. That penalty will be placed 10 yards from the end of the kick. First down, Shasta.
4 penalties on the night so far, and that was something that was a point of emphasis last week after 15 penalties. Costly penalty. The spot foul moves the Knights all the way back to the 10-yard line. Negates a huge return by quarterback. Gilbert in the backfield. Ray Foster moves to the right. Counter action from Gilbert. Still on his feet. Close to a first down, and he may have gotten a first down. And that is quintessential Holden
Number
Gilbert.
6, Holden Gilbert with the run.
First down, Knights. And he was hit.
Stopped by the Bear Cubs.
He was hit 2 yards into that run, and just through sheer determination and will was able to get it.
Shasta!
First and 10 for the Knights on the 20-yard line. Clock. Under 30 seconds left to go here in our opening quarter. Foster, the H-back. He slides to his right. Gilbert, lone back in the backfield. Same play, counter. Gilbert up the middle. Ball's on the ground. Santa Rosa says they have it. And they do. First turnover of the game. Santa Rosa takes advantage of that.
Fumble on the play, picked up by number 24. Henry Torres. First down, Bearcats.
Adrian Torres with the recovery. With 18 seconds left to go here in opening quarter. First break of the game goes to the Bear Cubs, trailing 14-0. Carson Budke in quarterback for Santa Rosa. Handoff. Up the middle. Rankin. And he is a tank inside the 20-yard line.
Run by number 25, Rashid Rankin.
Gain of 7.
By number 34, Waylon Bell.
Waylon Bell on the tackle. And that is the end of the first quarter, where our score, Shasta
And at the end of
Santa
the
Rosa
first
nothing.
quarter, Santa Rosa 0.
Your
Knights 14.
If you break a bone or have arthritis, where do you go? Well, that's easy. Shasta Orthopaedics has opened Redding's largest, most complete center for orthopedic care. So let's say you get hurt playing sports, or you think you have a problem with your shoulder. Shasta Orthopaedics has the equipment to check things out. We have a full team of specialists, so for many things that can break, you know who to call. Shasta Orthopaedics.
Clearview Auto Glass is your clear choice for auto glass repair and replacement.
Here at Boulevard Body Shop, we use Clearview Auto Glass exclusively. They are professional and we trust them with our customers.
With over 15 years in the auto glass business, you get fast, efficient, and cost-effective repairs, and we come to you. Clearview Auto Glass accepts and processes all insurance claims, and we handle all the paperwork, making it hassle-free. Clearview Auto Glass, home of the $25 rock chip repair, and remember, we come to you.
Start of the second quarter. They got to put 15 minutes on the clock. I don't think we're going to play with double zeros. Just there they go. Start of the second quarter. Shasta 14-0. Santa Rosa with a 2nd and 3. Ball on the 19. Actually, 2nd and 2 we'll call it. Budke in at quarterback. Receiver motions left, settles in. Handoff to Rankin. Met at the line of scrimmage, stood up, may have fallen forward, close to the first down. He'll be short. It'll be 3rd and short. Posted Knights in on that tackle.
Run by number 25, Rashid Rankin.
They're down.
Tackled by number 58, Bladen Stanky.
Bladen Stanky in on that tackle. You know, and this is one of those situations. It might be 4-down territory because I'm not sure, you know, how good the footing is for your field goal kicker. So the Knights got to come up with potentially 2 stops here. Rankin in the backfield.
Different quarterback.
Budke rolls to his right. He's got his receiver, and he throws behind him, incomplete. Design rollout. They fake the handoff to Rankin up the middle. Budke rolled out, and he looked a little bit Bambi on ice there. That'll bring up a 4th down. Knights got to come up with 1 more stop.
Would be a 3 now. On down.
Bear Cubs go empty. That's Rankin in motion. He settles in. Direct snap to him.
No.
And he's short. Got Braden Rohde down there in a little bit of a scrap.
Brings up first down, Shasta.
The Bear Cubs empty after the fumble. First and 10 for the Knights on their own 18-yard line. 14-13 left to go here in our second quarter. Webby in at quarterback, 2 backs in the backfield, 2 receivers to our side. Protection from the Wilsons. Got Tyler Carey on a post route. Flag on the play. And that was a wise decision.
And the pass intended for number 13, Tyler Carey.
That was a touchdown.
Flag on the play.
You only get 15 in college here, Aaron, so if you get beat, might as well tackle him because it's only 15, not a spot foul.
15 is better than 6, right? Because that was 6.
That's interference.
In this case, yes.
Defense, number 4. 15-yard penalty, previous spot. First down.
And again, TJ, that was just a great thrown ball by Eli Webby, and the protection that he's had over the last several weeks has been phenomenal. This offensive line has really come of age. First and 10 for the Knights on their own 33-yard line, 14:07 left in the half. Counter to Miles Wilson, slips a little bit, still on his feet, past the 40, and he turned a gain of 0 and we gained about 7.
Miles Wilson. Stopped by number 11, Max Gonzalez.
Gain of 8.
Gain of 8, at least 2nd and 2. Ball's close to the 41-yard line. Knights looking to add to their 14-0 lead. Backfield again. 2 receivers up top. Hand off to Wilson. First down like he was shot out of gun.
Hand off to number 21, Miles Wilson. Tackle by number 19.
47-yard line.
David.
First and 10 Knights.
Menezes. First down, Shasta.
Gabe Curtis comes back in. Hunter Pinkston in the game as well now. Fake the fly sweep to Gilbert. Curtis picks up 3. 2nd and 7.
Run by number 5, Gabe Curtis. Tackle by number 11, Gonzalez. Second down.
2nd and 7 for the Knights. 12:34 left to go in the half. Again, if you're just joining us, thank you. The play clocks aren't working tonight. I know they were having an issue with the scoreboard before last week's game, so I don't know if they shorted after the rain or whatever, but that's an issue. Curtis fakes the fly sweep again. Takes a shot. They're going to get a flag on it, hit to the head. And Curtis is not the guy to be, after coming back out for 3 weeks from a concussion, is not the guy to be taking shots like that.
Run by number 5, Gabe Curtis.
Gain
Tackle
of 2
by
on
number
the play.
40.
We'll have to see what the penalty does.
Shane Riley.
Shiloh Nicholson was pumped up for his quarterback right there, Aaron. Take a shot like that and pop right back up. He's ready to go.
To see if that was intent. I don't think you're going to get targeting. I think you may get helmet to helmet.
If you're a runner, kind of hard.
Personal foul, targeting, defense, number 44. Player's been disqualified.
That was Tingle, who's been disqualified. 15 yards gives the Knights a first down. Moves the ball into Santa Rosa territory.
A correction on the number was 24, defense. 24, defense.
That was 24. That was Adrian Torres, who's also one of their running backs.
Also, just recovered that fumble for them that last drive.
Might be a big blow. The referee's going over to talk to the Santa Rosa coach. Ball's on the 33-yard line. We got a moment. We'd like to thank our sponsors, Shasta Orthopaedics, Reading Rancheria, Clearview Auto Glass, US Cryotherapy, Raw Restaurant, and Adamson's Peak Performance. Can't do this without our sponsors, and I'd like to thank them all very, very much. Being able to bring Shasta College football to you all wherever you are. I know some of you, it's senior night or sophomore night. We've got some out in the islands watching. Aloha. Wish I was out there with you guys. Seem to have things sorted out. 12-11 left to go here in the half.
Just trying to get 3 places to.
First and 10 for the Knights. Webby, hands off to Wilson. Gets 2 yards down to the 31. It'll be 2nd and 8 for the Knights.
Run by number 21, Miles Wilson. Stop by number 58, Tinataro.
Wilson looks like he had a little bit of a stinger. Came off, holding Gilbert back in the backfield for the Knights. Nathaniel Wilson also in. Tight right, single receivers. Design rollout by Webby, looking for a receiver. It's Trey Foster. First down, Knights, down to the 20-yard line.
That's complete. Number 8, Trayvon Foster.
Foster got hit and dropped, and he popped right back up and said, "How you got it?"
Shasta.
You know, and I think that TJ, I think that's where Webby has been so good on that kind of design rollout. Really accurate on the run.
And you get a big target in Foster.
Hand off to Gilbert. Up the middle. Still on his feet. Still on his feet. I don't think they brought him down, but they blew the play dead. Gain of 11 on the play, and first down for the Knights. First and goal for the Knights.
Well, and Aaron, he just wasn't going to be denied there. I think the last carry he had was the fumble that he caught on the last drive was that fumble. And right there, I think he was made first contact was after 3 yards there, and he pushed another 8. So you know, Holden Gilbert wants to get in the end zone and wants to fight for every yard there.
Gabe Curtis back into the ballgame. Nathaniel Wilson up back. Gilbert stands to the right of Curtis. Whole lot of movement. Both sides moved. I think we're going to get the Knights for a false start.
In the second last game of the year.
Ball. Full start. Offense, number 78.
Shiloh Nicholson moved.
Second.
How to back the ball up to the 14-yard line with 10:15 left to go here in the first half. Shasta looking to go up 21-0. Man in motion. Curtis takes the handoff up the middle. Gets back to the original line of scrimmage. Flag comes in.
Run by number 5, Gabe Curtis. Tackle by number 44, Dylan Tingle.
The only thing that could be would be a helmet to helmet or another targeting, which I didn't think that was. I think it was a good tackle. You know, at some point, TJ, we just got to play football.
Personal foul, face mask, defense number 19. Half the distance to the goal, first down.
All right. Third penalty this drive for Santa Rosa. And, you know, that restores my faith a little bit. I'll take a face mask penalty. That's a good thing. If they were going to call that targeting, I was just going to be like, come on, let's play some football. Penalty gives the Knights a first down on the 7-yard line. First and goal. 10 minutes exactly left to go here in the first half. Cam Williams, the lone receiver. Single coverage out there up top. Hand off to Gilbert. Got to the edge. 5, touchdown Knights!
And the run by number 6, Holden Gilbert.
7 yards. Touchdown.
Shasta.
Dennis Perez in for the extra point.
Inside my bones, it goes electric.
Knights up 20-0. Ball high snap. Perez is good, and with 9:43 left to go here in the half.
Good.
Shasta 21, Santa Rosa nothing. You're listening to Shasta College football.
What makes you score? Santa Rosa 0.
I'm Tracy Edwards, CEO of the Reading Rancheria. Giving back to our local community is a tradition that is firmly rooted in our history.
From our family at Market Street Blade and Barrel, thank you, Reading Rancheria, for all you do. You guys rock the community. Thanks again. See you soon.
From the family of Trendies, we want to thank Reading Rancheria for all you have done for the businesses of the community of Reading. Thank you very much, and God bless you.
Reading Rancheria, proud to play our part.
Shasta College football and Shasta County Sports. Aaron Williams, Holmes, and the rest of our crew braving the elements. Not raining, but it's a little misty out there.
Taking the ball, 38, Dennis Perez.
That's how we want it. I'd like to thank all our sponsors, Reading Rancheria, Tri Counties Bank, U.S. Cryotherapy, and Performance.
Number 26, number 29, for the Bearcats.
Dennis Perez even stops the ball before he even tees it up. I don't know what that is. I think it's that sorted out here. Waved it off. And they waved it off. Sure on that. Perez set to kick off. Santa Rosa returner standing on their 10. Take it on the 8. Flag comes in. Knight will be down.
Number 29, Brian Barrett on the return. Brought down by number 40, Dylan Goff. And number 24, Norberto Levuelta.
Brian Berry.
During the return, personal foul, blindside block, return team number 11. 15-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. First down.
That's his second personal foul of the night. More penalties for Santa Rosa, 5 for Shasta. Fourth penalty of the night on Santa Rosa. 9:32 left to go here in the opening half. Butke's still in at quarterback. First and 10 on the 18-yard line. Pressure coming. Handoff. Slips the tackle. That's Barry. He is brought down by Noah Benson. Benson's helmet.
By number 29, Brian Barry. Brought down by number 3, Noah Benson.
All the way up to the 45, and that had to be the biggest play of the game so far for Santa Rosa. 27 yards on the carry. The Knights brought pressure, and once Barry got through that initial pressure, it was a foot race. Might have doubled their yardage for the night. First and 10 for the Bearcats on the 45-yard line. 9:18 left to go in here in the half. Shasta up 21-0. Barry in the backfield. Handoff. He runs off right tackle. Stood up at the line of scrimmage. 3 or 4 Knights in on the tackle, including Braden Rohde.
Run by Barry.
Second and 10.
Anthony Fernandez as well.
Tackled by number 30, Cole Elmore. And number 54, Cam Bailey.
2nd and 10 for the Bear Cubs. Barry in the backfield. 3 receivers to our side, 1 up top. Single coverage up top. See if the Bear Cubs try and take advantage of that. Hand off to Barry. Side steps. Picks up a couple before he is tripped up. Gain of 3 on the play. It'll be 3rd and 7.
Barry on the run.
This is one of those
Brought down by number
the Knights
56.
want. 3rd and long.
Anthony Slayton.
Anthony Slayton on the tackle. 8:10 left to go here in the half.
Brings up 3rd down.
Knights looking to get off the field, get the ball back to their offense. You know, and that was something that TJ said to me in the commercial. It seems like the Knights have really controlled the time of possession, and this would go a long way for that. Pass incomplete.
Pass intended for number 6.
Intended for Davidson.
Benson. Davidson.
Defense.
Noah Benson.
Incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
And, you know, that's something we'll have to check downstairs with the stat keepers, TJ. But you're right. Santa Rosa couldn't have had the ball for more than 4 or 5 minutes. I mean, probably 6 minutes at most.
I think that's even generous.
You know, we're 23 minutes roughly into this ball game already. High snap. Knights not bringing any coverage. Holden Gilbert calls for a fair catch on the 15-yard line.
Fair catch by
7:40 left to go here in the half.
Look down at the 15-yard line.
But yeah, you know, I mean, the Knights holding on to a 21-0 lead, and they've just had a stranglehold on time of possession battle. Tight end set. Single back. Webby. Hands off. Gilbert. Makes a jump cut. Picks up a
Run
couple.
by Gilbert. Tackled by number 8, Jack Burtis.
2nd and 8 for the Knights. 7:22 left to go here in the half. Shasta looking to tack on to its 21-0 lead.
Sorry.
Same formation, 2 tight end set. Webby has protection. Now it breaks down. Tripped up, sacked. Riley on the sack.
Webby on the keeper, brought down by number 40. Shane Riley.
And that was a case he had protection until he didn't, and he tried to sidestep out of the pocket and was tripped up and brought down. Loss of 7 on the play. It'll be 3rd and 15 for the Knights, and this is the not only the worst field possession they've had, but the biggest 3rd and long that they've had so far tonight.
Yep, definitely.
They're going to back them up further because they had 12 guys on the field and they didn't get them off.
Little substitution.
Yep.
Offense, number 86. 5-yard penalty. 3rd down.
Phoenix Chavez in the huddle when he shouldn't have been.
Knights are 4 for 4 on 3rd down.
4 for 4 on 3rd down, but it's going to take a while. It's going to take a lot to make up a 3rd and 20. 6:16 left to go. Knights inside their own 5-yard line. Referee's timeout.
Penalty was half the distance to the goal.
Sort that out. It'd be 3rd and less than 20. Clock lines. Webby standing in his own end zone. Drops back. Screen pass. Gilbert takes it on his goal line. Makes a cut. Makes another guy miss. First down, Knights. 5 for 5 on third downs. And
pass complete to number 6, Holden Gilbert.
you know, and that was some good blocking for the initial part, but I think Gilbert 28 yards on the completion. It's the ball to the 33-yard line. 5:47 left to go in the half. You know, Holden Gilbert is really kind of come into his own, and he remains in the backfield. Pass to Cam Williams. Picks up about...
Webby pass complete. Number 10, Cam Williams.
They're only going to spot him a yard on that completion. Looked like he got shoved out of bounds at least 4 or 5 yards into that completion, but that's where they mark it. 2nd and 9 for the Knights. Shasta looking over to the sideline.
Webby is 8 of 9 passing.
Webby 8 of 9 passing.
For 166.
For 166 yards. TJ over here keeping stats. And the Knights are going to have to call a timeout because... I'll take it. And they do. Facing 2nd and 9 with 4:51 left to go.
Shasta. Their second time out of the half.
Number 4:51 left.
At Tri-Counties Bank, something great happens when you switch to better banking. You feel welcomed. We listen and then offer the solutions you need. We ensure your accounts, direct deposits, and mobile banking are good to go. And with 24/7 customer support, plus access to over 32,000 surcharge-free ATMs, we're here whenever you need us for years to come. Switch to a better banking experience. This is Service with Solutions.
Welcome back. It's college football in Shasta County Sports. The Knights facing a 2nd and 9 with 4:51 left to go here in the first half. Talking it over, figuring out what they should do. Second time out of the half for the Knights. Nathaniel Wilson in the backfield. Eli Webby standing 4 yards deep, waiting for the snap. Takes it. 3-step drop. Tyler Carey. Still on his feet. Nice little curl route by Tyler Carey, and Webby put it right on him. Good enough for a first down. Knights. Post to midfield.
Webby pass complete. Number 13, Tyler Carey.
14.
First down, Shasta.
15 yards on the completion. 1st and 10 for the Knights on their own 48-yard line. Clock 4:35 left to go here in the half. Cam Williams and Carey split wide left. Foster tight right. Wilson behind him. Gilbert in the backfield. Tyler Carey in motion. Counter. Gilbert. Hit at the line of scrimmage. Picks up a couple before Santa Rosa's defense comes to the rescue. Gain of 1, they'll call it.
Gilbert
2nd and 9.
with the run. Brought down by number 58. Pinataro.
1. 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9. 3:47 left to go in the half. Shasta leading 21-0. Reverse to Tyler Carey. He's got a block. He's got a first down before he is dragged out of bounds.
Run by Tyler Carey. Tackle by number 19, David Jimenez.
11 yards on the carry, down to the
First
4.
down, Shasta.
3:20 left to go here in the first half.
96 yards per carry on the night so far.
Carry with 96 yards. I don't know if you heard that because the music was playing, and it's hard to hear when the music's going. But 1st and 10 for the Knights. Tyler Carey with 96 yards. Handoff. Gilbert tries to get to the edge. He might. 40, 30-yard line. Puts his head down.
Run by number 6,
First down, Knights.
Set down by number 4, Jonathan Isaac. First down, Shasta.
11 yards on the carry.
Gilbert runs hard, Aaron.
Gilbert does indeed run hard. 2 tight end set. Gilbert single back. Single receiver to either side. Crossing route. Complete to Chavez down to about the 25-yard line. Did a good job to keep that ball from being stripped as he was being brought down.
Chavez.
Gain of 4 on the play.
Stopped by number 44, Dylan Tingle.
2nd and 6 for the Knights. Clock under 2 minutes left to go here in our opening half. Knights looking to go up 4 scores on the visiting Bear Cubs. Screen pass, carry. Wrestled out of bounds. Gain of 1 would be
number
3rd
Tyler
and
Carey.
5.
Stopped by number 44, Dylan Tingle.
Clock still running. 90 seconds left to go here in the half. Actually give him 2. It'll be 3rd and 4. Cam Williams up top. Tyler Carey, the receiver down low. Design rollout. Webby, post route, Carey, touchdown!
Webby, pass complete to number 13, Tyler Carey.
Yards on the touchdown.
Shasta!
And as Webby rolled, the linebacker trying to keep all of them slipped on the turf. That allowed Webby to be able to turn his body and throw. And Carey, you know, he's so good when he gets the ball, but I think more than that, he is just such a good route runner, TJ. Dennis Perez with the extra point with 1:06 left to go in the first half. Shasta 28, Santa Rosa nothing.
In the second quarter, Santa Rosa 0.
We love our sports here.
It's our responsibility to keep them great. And we need you to know your role.
You can be a player.
You can be a coach. You can be a spectator.
Or an official.
But you only get to be one. Know your role.
Parents, release your kid to the game.
It's my experience.
Don't yell at the refs. They have a hard job.
Know your role.
Players, respect your opponents.
Love to play, win or lose.
Know your role.
Shasta College football and Shasta County sports. The Knights 28-0 over Santa Rosa. That touchdown brought to you by Clearview Auto Glass. And this kickoff brought to you by Raw Restaurant.
Number 29, Brian Barrett. Number 26, Devin Lemos. Taking the ball for the Knights, number 38, Dennis Perez.
So far, I know we're going to go over stats at halftime, Aaron, but Webby right now, 12 of 13 passing for 209 yards and 2 touchdowns. Obviously, Tyler Carey, the main beneficiary of that, with 5 catches for 110 yards and 2 touchdowns. So the passing game, even in the rain, efficient tonight.
It is indeed. Santa Rosa takes the kickoff on the 15-yard line. Lemos.
The return by number 26.
Able to get to the 31-yard line, and that's where...
Push out of bounds by number 40, Dylan.
A minute left, and they got 3 timeouts. Santino Chavez back in at quarterback. 3-step drop, looks to his right. Overthrows his receiver. Great coverage by C.J. Williams.
Pass intended for number 23.
Tharp, the intended receiver.
Defended by number 1.
Tharp.
C.J. Williams.
2nd and 10 for the Bear Cubs.
And number
55
3, Noah
seconds left to
Benson.
go.
I think they have no completions. Maybe one.
Santa Rosa with no completions. Maybe one here in the first half. But they're going to have to air it out with 55 seconds left. 3 timeouts. Screen pass. Flag on the play. That'll be coming back for a hold. Barry on the
Run by
screen
number
pass.
29.
Flag on the 26-yard line.
Brian Barry.
Most likely indicates a hold.
Flag on the play.
Holding offense number 75, 10-yard penalty, 2nd down.
And it is. Backs the Bear Cubs up 10 yards. Takes some time off the clock. 5th penalty on the Bear Cubs tonight. We can ball back to the 22-yard line.
2nd and 10. Oh, 2nd and 20.
2nd and 20. Santa Rosa looking for something, anything here to take into the halftime locker room. Chavez. Hands off. Barry. It'll be 3rd and long. Gain of about 4.
30-16.
29 Barry with the run.
And I think Santa Rosa is just going to let the clock wind out on
Number
the half.
90. Keaton Spengler.
I don't think they
with the
have to
tackle.
run another play. But they might. 18 seconds left to go here in the half. And that'll take us to halftime where our score, Shasta 28, Santa Rosa nothing. We'll be back in a little bit with our halftime report. You're listening to Shasta County Sports, Shasta College football. We'll be right back.
Each and every one of us has a story with different beginnings, different characters, challenges, and choices. And regardless of the countless pages that came before, your story has led you here, to this moment. Another blank page, untouched, with endless possibilities. At Shasta College, we've written a legacy of helping students convert their calling into a career. With over 5 campuses spread out over 10,000 square miles, we help thousands of hardworking people looking to write the next chapter in their story, just like you. We all have greatness inside of us, a story waiting to be told, where the story you write today creates your better tomorrow, whether it's online or in person. Learning to save a life or save the world, we'll continue to teach, encourage, and inspire, just like we have for over 70 years. Our students are family. We celebrate your successes, console each other in tough times, and cheer you on as you complete this chapter and begin a new one. Because your story is our story, a story of resilience, of vision, service to others, the desire to build a better tomorrow. You are the future. No matter where your journey takes you, you started here with us. And we couldn't be more proud, because this beautiful, crazy, wonderful life story that's been unfolding in front of you isn't written about you. It's written by you. Right here, right now. Welcome to the next chapter, Shasta College. Learn more at shastacollege.edu.
If you break a bone or have arthritis, where do you go? Well, that's easy. Shasta Orthopaedics has opened Reading's largest, most complete center for orthopedic care. So let's say you get hurt playing sports, or you think you have a problem with your shoulder. Shasta Orthopaedics has the equipment to check things out. We have a full team of specialists, so for many things that can break, you know who to call. Shasta Orthopaedics.
Reading Rancheria, proud to play our part.
Clearview Auto Glass is your clear choice for auto glass repair and replacement.
Here at Boulevard Body Shop, we use Clearview Auto Glass exclusively. They are professional and we trust them with our customers.
With over 15 years in the auto glass business, you get fast, efficient, and cost-effective repairs, and we come to you. Clearview Auto Glass accepts and processes all insurance claims, and we handle all the paperwork, making it hassle-free. Clearview Auto Glass, home of the $25 rock chip repair, and remember, we come to you.
U.S. Cryotherapy is the premier wellness center in the North State. We provide whole-body cryotherapy chambers for safe exposure to sub-zero temperatures. Why sub-zero? Because safe exposure to cold air leads to faster recovery from injury and whole-body wellness. This incredible technology reduces inflammation and improves mobility. It's no wonder cryotherapy is popular with professional athletes. Cryotherapy can also be used to treat chronic pain and migraines, boost your mood, and improve sleep and focus. A cryotherapy session is less than 5 minutes. It's safer, more tolerable, quicker, and more effective than a 20-minute ice bath. There are anti-aging benefits too. Cryotherapy increases antioxidant levels and improves collagen production, which can rejuvenate skin for a more youthful look. Make an appointment today at uscryotherapy.com or call us at 530-691-4488. US Cryotherapy. Faster recovery, better health. Locally owned and operated.
Summer's calling, drawing you back to those long, magical days. A first fish, a second round, and one last log on the fire. Because up here, the river grounds you. The quiet speaks volumes, and the sky just seems bigger. So plan your escape and follow your heart to Southern Oregon. Your adventure begins when you travel Medford.
At Tri-Counties Bank, something great happens when you switch to better banking. You feel welcomed. We listen and then offer the solutions you need. We ensure your accounts, direct deposits, and mobile banking are good to go. And with 24/7 customer support, plus access to over 32,000 surcharge-free ATMs, we're here whenever you need us for years to come. Switch to a better banking experience. This is Service with Solutions.
I'm Tracy Edwards, CEO of the Reading Rancheria. Giving back to our local community is a tradition that is firmly rooted in our history.
Axiom Repertory Theater wants to thank the Rancheria for their generous grant to help support the arts and our theater in the community. Thank you so much for being a wonderful partner.
Hey, from all of us at Riddick Sports Club, we want to thank Reading Rancheria for all that you guys do for the community and for helping us out. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Reading Rancheria, proud to play our part.
We love our sports here.
It's our responsibility to keep them great.
And we need you to know your role.
Whether you're in youth sports,
High school sports,
or college, know your role. You can be a player.
You can be a coach. You can be a spectator.
Or an official.
But you only get to be one.
Know your role.
Parents, release your kid to the game.
It's my experience.
Let my coach coach me.
Cheer for other players too.
Not just me. That's weird.
Don't yell at the refs.
They have a hard job.
Know your role.
Coaches, keep it in perspective.
I'm out here to have fun.
I want to play a lot of different sports. What's a scholarship?
Know your role.
Players, respect your opponents.
Love to play, win or lose.
Know your role. Hey, ref.
Thank you.
Thank you for having such great sports programs here.
And for remembering to
know your role.
My kids and I are a team. They're my inspiration. I guess I think of myself as the CEO of my family. I do it all. Head chef, accountant, manager. Turns out that the skills needed to provide for my family are the same ones needed in a career. I started at Shasta College to show my kids that they can do anything they set their minds to. culinary classes became my passion. I love cooking. And my business and marketing professors showed me how to make that passion a career. Every teacher, souffle, and spreadsheet, all of them prepared me to write the next chapter of my story. From CEO dad to CEO of my own business. I think that's a pretty good example for my kids.
The grape is fussy, so we indulge the grape. And when people label us the new Napa, we'd say no. We're Southern Oregon. Your tasting begins when you travel Medford.
Reading Rancheria, proud to play our part.
Nature has always called to me. My mom and I could spend forever outdoors. She's always been my adventure guide. When it was time to step out and choose my path, I knew I wanted to learn more about the worlds my mom and I explored together. I don't see my mom as much now, but we text all the time. I always keep her up to date with my forestry and botany classes. The skills I learned at Shasta College will help me make a difference. I can help keep these beautiful places safe for another mom and daughter to explore. Every teacher, lab, and paper prepared me to write the next chapter of my life story. I'm looking forward to my next great adventure.
I'm Tracy Edwards, CEO of the Reading Rancheria. Giving back to our local community is a tradition that is firmly rooted in our history.
From our family at Market Street Blade and Barrel, thank you, Reading Rancheria, for all you do. You guys rock the community. Thanks again. See you soon.
From the family of Trendies, we want to thank Reading Rancheria for all you have done for the businesses of the community of Reading. Thank you very much, and God bless you.
Reading Rancheria, proud to play our part.
Dear Dad, today was hard. You know how much I love you, and you know how much I love sports. I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports, I love to play, and I love my team. I want us both to enjoy the game, win or lose. But we can't if you always lose your temper. I hope you can cheer for me and the other players. It's about more than just the score. It's about us all enjoying the experience. I hope you can join me for my next game. I really want you to be there. Love, Katie.
U.S. Cryotherapy in Reading introduces the Hockett Ozone Sauna. This remarkable therapy machine utilizes powerful technologies to detox the body, improve circulation, boost energy, and strengthen the immune system, all in one short 30-minute session. The Hockett is 7 times more effective at detoxifying the body and binding heavy metals than conventional saunas. The main modality utilized is ozone, or O3, which is generated from pure oxygen. Ozone stimulates the body's natural antioxidant system and boosts energy down to the cellular level. It also inactivates viruses and eliminates bacterial and fungal infections. The Hockett is a safe and effective way to promote whole body wellness. It reduces pain and accelerates healing. Discounts available for first-time users. Make an appointment today at uscryotherapy.com or give us a call. Walk-ins are always welcome. US Cryotherapy. Faster recovery, better health. Locally owned and operated.
At first, it was intimidating coming to college and starting over again. I've seen a lot of challenges in my life. Fires, jobs, you name it. But I'm learning that you're not defined by what's happened to you. You're defined by what you make happen. I'm exploring how the mind works in my psychology classes, and I'm starting to see a future where I can make a difference in someone else's life. My time at Shasta College has given me a voice. My communications teacher helped me share my story and learn how to inspire others. Turns out, my life story is pretty relatable. That gave me the confidence to realize I can help ensure everyone's voice is heard. Every speech, professor, and study session, all of them work together, preparing me to write the next chapter in my life story. Starting over is never easy. But sometimes, it's exactly what you need to find your right path.
Welcome back, Shasta County Sports. Halftime, and our halftime report brought to you by Shasta Orthopaedics. And in a word, nights. It's been all nights. All night, TJ. It's been a pretty good night so far for Shasta. Like we talked about, we went and checked, controlling the time of possession, 20 minutes to 9:30, 2023 to 9:37, and that's how you win ball games.
Yeah, we talked about that in the beginning. I think ball control, you get up early and you're able to run the ball, and it really opens up that playbook. Eli Webby's been very efficient through the air, but Gabe Curtis has been able to tote the rock quite a few times tonight too, and Holden Gilbert gets into it, and this offense gets moving.
Yeah, definitely. And then I think one of the things I'm going to miss most is seeing Tyler Carey get the ball and score touchdowns, because that's what Tyler Carey does.
That's all he does, it seems like. But 11 receiving touchdowns on the year. He's got two tonight, 5 catches, 110 yards, 2 touchdowns. That makes 11 for the season, which is 5th most in single season history for the Knights. And he's still got 1 more game to go, and 1.5 games to go. And he's got 21 total touchdowns for his career, which puts him 5th all time for his career in Knights history. So, and he's right up there with the state leaders in receiving yards and receiving touchdowns, yards per catch, and he looks like an All-American in the making right now.
Yeah, I would be hard to press to not name him an All-American, because he's just magic with the ball. And, as impressive as Tyler Carey is, Holden Gilbert has been equally as impressive tonight. We saw when we were back still doing high school, he just is that guy that is not going to go down. And, can you imagine if we'd have seen him for a couple of years with West Valley? He came on for his senior year in that COVID year and was dynamite. He was our MVP. And, that's extended, and you're seeing that on a weekly basis with Gilbert. He's just getting better and better and better. And that's something we saw in high school, too.
Yeah, and he just looks strong with the ball. Fast, strong, decisive, and that's what you want around. He's kind of got one cut and go. And that's what this offense is pretty much designed to do. I mean, you don't want to dance around because you just don't have that much time in college like you do in high school. And Holden Gilbert's adjusted. It took him a few games to get going until the coaching staff said, let's get this guy the ball more. But when you're hot, you're hot. Holden Gilbert right now, 6 carries, 48 yards rushing in this game. Yeah, 28-yard catch out of the end zone on a 3rd and 20 to give him a first down. So this guy looks every bit as advertised.
Yeah, and you mentioned 3rd down. Shasta 6 of 6 on 3rd down. And conversely, the defense holding Santa Rosa to 0 of 4 on 3rd downs and 0 of 1 on 4th downs, and that's something that has kind of been a bugaboo for the Knights all season long is getting off the field, and tonight it's been dynamite so far for him. So, you know, if I'm Brian Hamilton and the crew, I look at my team and say, we're just going to keep doing what we're going to do. We're hopefully going to get a big enough lead that we can put some of our seconds in, because, you know, one of the highlights for me is
for Kurt Paul, Sport Athlete of the Week.
One of the highlights for me coming out to watch that practice is when they go 2 versus 2s and they have that, you know, they have that competition. And as a football team, you love to see those backups get in, because those guys do. They bust their butt every night.
Natalie Stockham from Stalker. Gabe Curtis, football. Presley Hamilton, volleyball. Anthony Slayton from football.
About 2 minutes left to go here in the half. Neither team back out on the field, so they might add a little bit of time. I'd like to thank our sponsor, Wright County's Bank, Shasta Orthopaedics, Redding Rancheria, Auto Glass, U.S. Cryo, Restaurant, and Adams Peak Performance. Can't do it without them. They make everything that we do possible here, and love bringing Knights football to you guys for the past several years. And again, as a reminder, we will be down at Butte College next week. It'll be is it a 1 p.m. kickoff, TJ? I believe it's a 1 p.m. They don't have lights down there, which to me makes Memorial Stadium that much better of a venue. You get Knights football, and it's just a great place to be. So Shasta getting ready to come back out on the field. We'll step aside for a few minutes, and we'll be back for the second half kickoff.
U.S. Cryotherapy is the premier wellness center in the North State. We provide whole-body cryotherapy chambers for safe exposure to sub-zero temperatures. Why sub-zero? Because safe exposure to cold air leads to faster recovery from injury and whole-body wellness. This incredible technology reduces inflammation and improves mobility. It's no wonder cryotherapy is popular with professional athletes. Cryotherapy can also be used to boost your mood and improve sleep and focus. A cryotherapy session is less than 5 minutes. It's safer, more tolerable, quicker, and more effective than a 20-minute ice bath. There are anti-aging benefits too. Cryotherapy increases antioxidant levels and improves collagen production, which can rejuvenate skin for a more youthful look. Make an appointment today at uscryotherapy.com or call us at 530-691-4488. US Cryotherapy. Faster recovery, better health. Locally owned and operated.
The score, the Bearcats 0. And your Knights 28. As a reminder, the dining pavilion is still open.
Look at the Santa Rosa down here on the sideline doing an Oklahoma drill. I don't think I've ever seen that in all my years. On Shasta sideline, exactly. I'd be like, oh, you gotta go.
I guess they're trying to figure out any way they can to get any sort of psychological edge.
I guess. Santa Rosa with 2 completions in the first half.
As a reminder, WC2A promotes good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and fans. We request your cooperation in supporting the student athletes and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, derogatory comments, or other intimidating actions directed at athletes, officials, team representatives, or other fans will not be tolerated in our grounds for removal.
Barry is goes back deep.
Number 29.
For the Bearcats, Dennis Perez.
Yeah,
the 35-yard line.
And Brian Barry. Kicking the ball for your Knights. Your kicker, number 38, Dennis Perez.
by Raw Wrestling. Ready to get underway for the second half. Perez with the squib kick. Hits one of the up and down. Santa Rosa falls on it. The 31-yard line. That's where the Bear Cubs will take over. First possession of the second half for them.
Kick recovered by number 25, Rankin.
Rankin with the coverage. That was a missile by Perez. It hit one of the up guys and ricocheted like a pinball.
That carom was definitely a Bear Cub favorite.
Chavez, that quarterback. Barry and Lemos in the backfield. Different look that we've seen from the Bear Cubs. That's Lemos. He slipped as he was motioning. No gain on the play. No screen pass.
Pass complete to number 26, Gavin Lemos.
You know, Aaron, I'm surprised that Santa Rosa didn't do something like that early on in the first half. Get this quarterback in rhythm, get things moving. That's only their third completion of the game, and obviously first completion in the second half. So
I think loss of one on the play on the completion, though. And, you know, like we talked about, between the 25 and the 35, footing's getting really dicey down there. Ball's on the near hash, though. Trips left. Chavez in and out of the hands of Barry. And he had some space, and it just right through the wickets.
Pass intended for number 29, incomplete.
3rd and 11 for the Bear Cubs. And they're not helping themselves out in the time of possession battle or trying to keep the chains moving. Another 3rd and long for Santa Rosa upcoming.
Brings up. 3rd down.
Key to the game.
2 receivers either side. Barry in the backfield along with Chavez. 14-14 left to go in the third quarter. 3-step drop. Chavez going deep. Noah Benson on the coverage. Hot by Washington. Noah Benson was playing center field. He looked like he was trying to make a play on the ball, but Washington able to come down with a huge gain for Santa Rosa into Shasta territory down to the 30-yard line. 40 yards on the completion.
Almost doubled their offensive yardage for the night. They were at 52 before that.
First 3rd down completion of the night. You know, and TJ, that was a ball that probably should have been picked. And I think if Noah Benson tells you, he like, I missed that one. 1st and 10 for Santa Rosa. Knights showing blitz. They back off of it. Handoff to Barry. Gets through the line of scrimmage. Stood up after a gain of about 6, maybe 7. Still on his feet. They're not blowing it dead yet. Pickup of
1 by
10.
Barry.
It'll be 1st down for Santa Rosa.
Stopped by number 1, CJ Williams.
This offense did not have any life at all in the first half. Now you see back-to-back plays. And you hear the away sideline getting into it a little bit. That's kind of worrisome for this night's defense.
Ball inside the red zone down to the 19. It'll be 1st and 10. Santa Rosa 13:08. Santa Rosa trailing 28-0. Barry still in the backfield. Fake the handoff. Chavez rolls in and out. Receiver's hand. Lehman, the intended receiver.
Pass incomplete, intended for number 85.
That would be like the 3rd or 4th drop that we've seen from a Santa Rosa receiver. And as Chavez was rolling, he kind of slipped. So we're seeing between the hashes getting a little bit of, getting a little chewed up there. Got to be really careful on those design rollouts. 2nd and 10 for the Bear Cubs.
Oh, good.
Barry to the left of Chavez. 3 receivers to the near side. Chavez looking to the far side. He's got his receiver. Inside the 10. That's Bickert. Correction. Davidson on the catch. Good for Santa Rosa first
That's
down.
complete,
Inside
number
the
6,
10 down to
Davidson.
the 8. Be first and goal for the Bearcats.
Brought down by number 99, Jacob Ross.
Jacob Ross gets back downfield, nicked off tackle. 12:30 left to go in the third quarter. Shasta sideline and stands showing a little bit of life here. Want to preserve that shutout. Hand off to Barry. Runs off left tackle. Still on his feet. Dropped it about the 5-yard line, inside the 5.
Run by Barry, brought down by
Second and goal.
34. Waylon Bell.
Waylon Bell on the tackle. Gain of 4. Be second and goal from the 4. 12 minutes left to go here in the third quarter. Knights defense, their first real test of the evening. And if you're defensive coordinator Anthony Cavalli, you want to see that in the third quarter. That's not a bad problem to have. Jumbo set. Hand off to Barry. Stood up at the line of scrimmage, driven back a couple of yards. Lost
Barry on the
3
run,
on
brought
the
down
play.
by number 7, Nicoy Mills. And number 25, Nikki Kamehameha.
Quay Mills and Nicky Kamehameha on their tackle. Barry tried to make a little jump cut to the right, and that was nothing doing there. Third and goal for the Bear Cubs. I think down 4 scores, you got to think it's 4 down territory for Santa Rosa. Receiver in motion from right to left. Chavez flushed up out of the pocket. He's going to run for it. He's going to get in. Touchdown, Santa Rosa. Anthony Slayton couldn't catch up to
Run
him.
by number 12,
Knights
Valentino
looked like they were
Chavez.
manned up, and
Touchdown,
once
Bearcats.
everything broke down on the line of scrimmage, Chavez was able to step up. And, you know, when you've got a linebacker spying you, if you've got a step on him, it's going to be easy to beat. And he's in for the touchdown with 10:50 left to go here in the third quarter. Puts Santa Rosa on the board. Key to that drive was that big third down catch by Washington. Extra point try coming from Santa Rosa. Alvarez's kick is good.
Alvarez's kick is good.
With 10:50
The
left to go.
score with
It's
10:50 remaining in the third
28-7.
quarter.
Shasta.
Santa Rosa 7.
If you break a bone or have arthritis, where do you go? Well, that's easy. Shasta Orthopaedics has opened Redding's largest, most complete center for orthopedic care. So let's say you get hurt playing sports, or you think you have a problem with your shoulder. Shasta Orthopaedics has the equipment to check things out. We have a full team of specialists. So for many things that can break, you know who to call. Shasta Orthopaedics.
Welcome back to Memorial Stadium, where your Shasta
Back to
Knights lead
receiving
28-7.
Number
10:50
6 holding
left
the
to go
over,
in the
number
third
1,
quarter.
CDOA.
This kickoff brought to you by Raw Restaurant. Gilbert Williams back deep for the Knights.
Kicking the ball for the Bearcats, number 39, Jojo Martinez.
Timeout. TJ leads over to me and said, you know, be a good time for an onside kick if you're Santa Rosa. And I'm thinking, you know, why not? The ball's slippery. The traction's not the best. And you're down 3 scores. So but they kick it away. It's a squib kick up the middle. Gilbert takes it on his 13-yard line, runs up the middle of the field, makes a cut to the outside, gets up past the 30-yard line. And that's where the Knights will take over for their first
Holding with the return.
of the second half.
Stop by number 44, Dylan Tingle.
Santa Rosa held the ball for nearly 5 minutes on that drive. Half of their first half total time of possession. Referees talking it over. I don't see any flags on the field. Let's see what they do. The ball's
Offside. Kicking team. 5-yard penalty be added to the end of the run. First down.
They picked up the flag. Let's call it offside. So that'll move the ball to the 36-yard line. The ball will be spotted on the far hash marks. Eli Webby starts quarterback for the Knights. Tyler Carey split wide up top. Kapena Kamai. Cam Williams to our side. Foster in motion. Sits. Screen pass to Foster. Up past the 45-yard line. Absorbs a big hit. Enough for a first down.
Dragon Foster.
15.
First down, Shasta.
11 on the play. Close to midfield. Ball be spotted on the 47-yard line. 10:30 left to go in the third quarter.
Touch this.
You know, and if you're Shasta, TJ, that's exactly how you want to start, with positive yardage on your first play from scrimmage. And they flip it, 2 receivers up top, single receiver. Foster slides right. Wilson off left tackle. Picks up 2 before he is tripped up.
Run by number 21, Miles Wilson.
Second and 8.
Tackled by number 58.
On the tackle.
Pinataro.
Second and 8 for the Knights. 9:49 left to go here in the third quarter. Shasta's first possession of the half. Santa Rosa took it down, scored on their first. So Shasta trying to answer that, get their lead back up to 4 scores. Miles and Nathaniel Wilson in the backfield. Webby, he's got his receiver out to the far side. It's caught. It was underthrown. Tyler Carey.
Webby pass complete to number 13, Tyler Carey.
Gain of 7 on the play. It'll be 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd down.
Nathaniel and Miles Wilson both come off. Gilbert the lone back in the backfield. Jumbo formation right, heavy to the right. No overload. Hand off to Gilbert. Makes a jump cut right, and he's got the first down. Close to the 40-yard line. Shasta moving the chain.
Run by Gilbert.
7 of 7 on 3rd down, man.
First down, Shasta.
7 of 7 for 3rd down. If you're Brian Hamilton, it's nice to see that stat flip the other way. Earlier in the year, the defense was 13 of 16 on allowing first downs. 1st and 10 for the Knights, ball on the 41-yard line. Take the hand up, a little screen pass to Tyler Carey. He's going to get to the edge, 30, spins, out of bounds on the 25.
Webby pass complete to number 13, Tyler Carey.
16
Tackled by number
yards on
19.
the completion.
Give him the ball in space.
That's, you know,
first down.
Great in space, great route runner.
Can't touch it.
My prediction is in a couple of years you're going to see Tyler Carey back here at Shasta College Hall of Fame ceremony. 1st and 10 Knights. Handoff Gilbert. Finds a seam. Up past the 20. Close to the 15. Gain of 9 on that play. And he's just, I mean, he's running efficiently. He runs hard, but he also has great vision.
Dimitri Johnson. Number 19, David Jimenez.
Back to your prediction on Tyler Carey. I mean, that's like saying the sun's going to rise tomorrow, Aaron. I mean, that's not really going out on a limb as a bold prediction.
It's not a hot take. It's a true statement, man. That cat's going to be back here, and they're going to be calling his name because he is something special. 2 tight ends set for the night. Single receiver, that's Carey and Williams. Carey in motion. Flag comes in for the snap. 2nd and 2. Let's see what happens.
Full start.
Be 2nd and
Offense,
7 now.
59. 5-yard penalty. Second down.
2nd and 7.
Battaglia with the false start. 2nd and 7 now for the Knights. 7:07 left to go in the third quarter.
7th penalty.
Keeping our 7th theme going. That's the 7th penalty for the Knights. Josiah Graham split wide up top. Tyler Carey to our side. 2 tight ends. Gilbert in the backfield. Webby. Handoff to Gilbert. Runs up the gut. Picks up 3. It'll be 3rd and manageable for the Knights.
With the run.
Down 3.
Stop by number 36. Gerald Certeza.
.620 left. Clock spinning. Curiously, no play clocks inoperable tonight. Hasn't been an issue for either team so far, though.
Yeah, no delay of game yet.
Same formation. Carey in motion. Webby drops back. Screen pass. No one down there.
2nd incompletion of the night.
Only Webby's 2nd incompletion of the night. It'll be 4th and 3.
That's a
I think they're out of field goal range, plus where the ball would be
First
spotted
down.
would be iffy for footing for Dennis Perez, so it looks like the Knights are going to go for it. Ball's on the 18. They need to get to the 15. Clock stopped after the incompletion with 5:58 left to go here in our third quarter. Shasta 28, Santa Rosa 7. Williams and Carey split to our side. Foster up top. Brian Hamilton wants to talk it over.
Timeout.
We'll
Shasta.
step aside.
Their first timeout of the half.
U.S. Cryotherapy is the premier wellness center in the North State. We provide whole-body cryotherapy chambers for safe exposure to sub-zero temperatures. This incredible technology reduces inflammation and improves mobility. It's no wonder cryotherapy is popular with professional athletes. Cryotherapy can also be used to boost your mood and improve sleep and focus. A cryotherapy session is less than 5 minutes. Make an appointment today at uscryotherapy.com. US Cryotherapy. Faster recovery, better health.
Come back. Timeout Shasta as they talk it over. They're facing a 4th and about 3. 5:58 left to go here in the third quarter. Tonight, 28-7. This is their first possession of the second half. Brian Hamilton called the play, saw the defense, wanted to talk it over. They were all changed the formation a little bit. Still got Carey and Williams here. Our side, Foster. They added Nathaniel Wilson as the up back for extra protection. Webby looking across the middle. Incomplete. Intended for Tyler Carey, and he's down.
Pass intended for number 13. Tyler Carey broken up by
Shiloh
number
Nicholson comes and helps him up.
19.
The Knights turn the ball over on downs. Double coverage
First down,
on the
Bertha.
Knights there. And ball was a little bit underthrown. Santa Rosa takes over. 5:53 left to go in the third quarter. Trailing by 21.
Tyler Carey took a big hit there. Hopefully he's okay. Hate to see any injury for any player in any team. Like a 44-yarder.
1st and 10 for Santa Rosa. Chavez remains in at quarterback. Quick pass out to the near side. Rajon Williams.
Pass complete to number 6, Cody Davidson.
Davidson on the
Tackle by number 2, Rajon Williams.
Second and 7.
Gain of 4 to be 2nd and 6. 5:30 left to go. Clock spinning here in our third quarter. Santa Rosa trying to cut the lead in half. They're trailing 28-7. Showing signs of life, at least here in the second half. Bickert in motion. Handoff, that's Barry. Runs off left guard. Gets maybe 3 before he is stood up by the linebacking.
Barry on the run. Brought down by number 90, Keaton Spangler.
Spangler looks like Anthony Slayton also in on the tackle. Be third and manageable for the Bear Cubs, though. Knights looking to get off the field, however. 4:45 left to go in the third. 3rd and 2 upcoming. We're in the sloppy part of the field, too. You can see. Hand off to Barry. He's got the first down, and Moore still on his feet. Bunch of arm tackling going on. Helmet comes off. So that fires Santa Rosa's sidelines up.
Barry on the run, brought down by number 44, Hayden Alsop.
Alsop on the tackle, but not before a first down up to the 41-yard line. 15 yards on the carry. Noah Benson, his helmet came off, so he's out.
And after going 0 for 4 on 3rd down in the first half, Santa Rosa is 3 for 3 in the second half.
You know, and that's kind of the danger. You don't want to, if you're the defense, you don't want to let off the gas thinking, all right, we got a 4-touchdown lead, because football's a funny game. Barry again with the carry. He gets maybe a yard. You know, this game is a game of momentum, and you just don't know which way it's going to go for you.
Anthony Slayton.
Anthony Slayton on the tackle. Gain of about 2. It'll be 2nd and 8 Bear Cubs. About 3 minutes left to go here in our third quarter. Chavez, quick drop, screen pass. That's Lemos, the intended receiver.
Pass intended for number 26.
It was a forward pass.
Gavin Lemos.
Braden Rody's down.
Brings up. 3rd down.
Aiden Alsop immediately calls over for the training staff. Rody stands up though, and he's hobbling off on his own, trying to get off the field on his own. You know, and I was thinking with that hit on Tyler Carey and then with Braden Rody kind of limping off, it's not a overly chilly night, but I can't imagine you're cold and wet. You know, and these are grown men hitting you. It's got to be times miserable to get hit. 3rd and long for the Bear Cubs. 3:11 left to go in the third quarter. 3rd and 8. Ball on the 43. Bear Cubs need to get to the 49 of Shasta for a first down. 2 receivers to either side. Blitz coming. Incomplete. Overthrown. Intended for Davidson. Rajon Williams slipped. He was the cover man on that. 6. Davidson made a cut.
Davidson brings up.
As he was backpedaling, Rajon Williams slipped, and I think the Knights are fortunate that ball was overthrown.
I think it was a double move as well.
The Knights hold. Holden Gilbert back deep for the Knights, standing on his own 15. Snap over the head of the punter. Ball still loose. Picked up by Noah Benson. Touchdown, Knights!
And the punter recovered by number 3.
Picks up the ball. A 10-yard score. Instant offense, Knights.
Touchdown. Shasta.
I think that might be the first special teams touchdown of the year.
Rajon Williams had a 100-yard kick.
Oh, that's right, Rajon Williams. That might be the first special teams touchdown where the snap goes over the head. I haven't seen that one in quite a while. And you got to thank the sloppy turf there, because as the punter was trying to pick it up, he slipped, and that allowed the Knights to come in. Dennis Perez in for the extra point. And with 2:57 left to go here in the third quarter, Shasta extends its lead 35-7.
Perez kick is good.
Santa Rosa, you're listening to Shasta College
The
football.
score, 2:57 left in the third. Santa Rosa 7.
Clearview Auto Glass is your clear choice for auto glass repair and replacement.
Here at Boulevard Body Shop, we use Clearview Auto Glass exclusively. They are professional and we trust them with our customers.
With over 15 years in the auto glass business, you get fast, efficient, and cost-effective repairs, and we come to you. Clearview Auto Glass accepts and processes all insurance claims, and we handle all the paperwork, making it hassle-free. Clearview Auto Glass, home of the $25 rock chip repair, and remember, we come to you.
Welcome back. Shasta County Sport.
David kick, number 29, Barry. Number 91.
Special teams touchdown brought by Clearview Auto Glass. Kickoff brought to you by Raw Restaurant. I'd like to thank all of our sponsors. Adamson's Peak Performance, Raw Restaurant, Clearview Auto Glass, Redding Rancheria, Tri-Counties Bank, and Shasta Orthopaedics. Short kickoff, brought back close to the 35-yard line. Santa Rosa takes back over on offense.
The return by number 58, Pinataro, tackled by number 40, Dylan Goff, and number 47, Eli Thompson.
New quarterback in for Santa Rosa. Budkey in. Rankin in the backfield along with Budkey. Stacked twin receivers on either side. Slip screen, complete. That's Washington.
That's complete to number 3, Clint Washington, tackled by
Anthony
number 7,
Slate.
Jaquay Mills.
And Jaquay Mills in on the tackle. Gain of about 3. It'll be 2nd and 7 for the Bearcats. 2.5 minutes left to go here in the quarter. Trips from Santa Rosa. Ball's on the near hash mark. Trips to the wide side. Rankin stands to the right of Budkey. 3-step drop. Quick release. Batted down.
Stanky.
Bladen Stanky gets a
Pass
big
broken
pause.
up by number 58.
Ball down.
Bladen Stanky brings up
third down.
Third down.
Third and 7 for the Bearcats. 2 receivers to either side. Rankin still in the backfield. Standing to the right of Budkey. Motions him left. Little comeback screen. Caught. Little extracurriculars going on downfield. Oh. Jacob Ross comes into the defense of Noah Benson. And I think they're going to get Ross for shoving the Santa Rosa defender off of him.
Benson's helmet was off, though. I mean, I think he was just trying to protect his face there for his teammate. I don't think it was a rough push. I think it was just say, let's separate here.
Pass complete to Davidson. He's short of the first down. Got to the 42. They needed to get to the 44. Yeah, Noah Benson was like wrestle pinned down.
Face mask was in his grill.
Cavalli and Hamilton aren't real happy about it, but you can't fault someone coming to the aid of a team.
Didn't call unsportsmanlike conduct. Defense, number 99. 15-yard penalty, first down.
It's a no-brainer. You're going to get that call 10 out of 10, but it's almost one of those where it should have been offsetting, because if you've got a guy with a helmet off and you've got the defender standing over him, and that's what Brian Hamilton's trying to say right now, is like, come on. But the penalty moves the ball into Knights territory, gives Santa Rosa a first down. Ball will be spotted on the 43-yard line. 1:51 left to go here in the third quarter. You know, and even though Noah Benson's helmet came off, he's still in the game, so that's curious as well. Receiver in motion. That's Davidson. Settles in. Fake handoff. Budke. Complete.
Pass complete to number 6, Davidson.
Inside the red zone, down to the
Tackled by number 25, Mickey Camila Mela.
$29.
21 yards on the completion. 29, correction. 1:15 left to go here in the quarter. Santa Rosa now knocking on the door. Toss to Rankin. Tries to get out to the edge. Forced out of bounds. Jaquay Mills and a couple others in on that tackle.
On the run.
Down to about the 10-yard line. Gain of 4. Be 2nd and 6.
Tackled by number 44, Aiden Alsop. And number 58,
Back it up
Bladen.
there to be 2nd and 7. Clock under a minute left to go here in the quarter. Rankin remains in a tailback, standing directly behind Budke. 2 tight end set. Budke dancing around in the pocket. Complete. Touchdown, Santa Rosa.
Pass complete to number 23, Lane Thrapp.
Thrapp on the touchdown.
Touchdown, Santa Rosa.
Makes the score 35-13, pending the extra point. 24 seconds left to go here in our third quarter. Alvarez
kicking the ball, number 35, David Alvarez.
Kick is good.
The point after is
Brian
good.
Hamilton down on the sideline. Hey, they're back in the ball game. Be ready for the onside kick.
Left in the third. Santa Rosa.
I'm Tracy Edwards, CEO of the Reading Rancheria. Giving back to our local community is a tradition that is firmly rooted in our history.
From our family at Market Street Blade and Barrel, thank you, Reading Rancheria, for all you do. You guys rock the community. Thanks again. See you soon.
From the family of Trendies, we want to thank Reading Rancheria for all you have done for the businesses of the community of Reading. Thank you very much, and God bless you.
Reading Rancheria, proud to play our part.
Welcome back. Shasta College football, Shasta County Sports. Where your Knights lead 35-14 over Santa Rosa. Santa Rosa.
Kicking the ball for the Bearcats, number 39.
Brian Hamilton still pleading his case on that unsportsmanlike conduct penalty on Jacob Roth, where he was coming to the aid of Noah Benson. Knights prepared for the onside kick. 24 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Santa Rosa instead kicks it deep. Rajon Williams up the middle, tripped up. He had a lane, gets up to the 30, and that's where the Knights will take over.
Number 2, Rajon Williams with the return. Tackle by number 52.
Leading by 3 scores.
Isaac Kim. First down, Knights.
You know, you got to give this Santa Rosa team credit. You know, thoroughly outplayed in the first half, and they've shown some signs of life here in this third quarter.
Yeah, if you didn't spot him 4 touchdowns, it'd probably be an interesting game here.
Gabe Curtis in at quarterback. RPO, hand off to Gilbert, gets to the edge, 30, 40, 45-50. Got one guy to beat, and he shoved out of bounds.
Run by number 6, Holden Gilbert. Pushed out of bounds by number 13.
Into Bear Cup territory.
It's the first time that's the first time Curtis has handled the ball off when he's been back there so far. And paid off for him here.
Curtis remains in quarterback. And that'll be the end of the third quarter. Our score, Shasta 35, Santa Rosa 14. We'll be back in a moment. You're listening to Night
At the end of the third quarter.
If you break a bone or have arthritis, where do you go? Well, that's easy. Shasta Orthopaedics has opened Reading's largest, most complete center for orthopedic care. So let's say you get hurt playing sports, or you think you have a problem with your shoulder. Shasta Orthopaedics has the equipment to check things out. We have a full team of specialists. So for many things that can break, you know who to call. Shasta Orthopaedics.
Reading Rancheria, proud to play our part.
U.S. Cryotherapy is the premier wellness center in the North State. We provide whole-body cryotherapy chambers for safe exposure to sub-zero temperatures. This incredible technology reduces inflammation and improves mobility. It's no wonder cryotherapy is popular with professional athletes. Cryotherapy can also be used to boost your mood.
1st and 10 for the Knights. Start the fourth quarter. Ball on the 45-yard line. Curtis in at quarterback. Pass behind the line of scrimmage. That ball's live. Santa Rosa recovers. Trying for a little screen pass to Tyler Carey, and the ball was indeed thrown behind him. Tyler Carey couldn't get it. Santa Rosa recovered. They'll take over. They will spot the ball on the 44-yard line, and that's where Santa Rosa takes over. Trailing 35-14. Budke. Screen pass to Lemos, incomplete. Lemos not happy about it.
Lemos incomplete. 2nd down.
Yeah, and TJ, that last turnover by the Knights, that was kind of a head scratcher. I mean, things have been going so well, and Gabe Curtis, primarily a runner, and you try and get, I think, a little bit too cute, and I don't know if Tyler Carey realized that was behind him. 2nd and 10 for the Bear Cubs. 3 receivers to the near side. Lemos in the backfield. Handoff. Patient running. Picks up a couple before he is brought down. Pete Spangler in on the tackle, among others.
Run by 26, Lemos.
3rd and 5.
Tackle by number 7, Jaquay Mills, and number 3, Noah Benson.
Gain of 5. It'll be 3rd and 5 for Santa Rosa. 14:22 left here.
3rd down.
In the third quarter, or fourth quarter, excuse me. Trips to the near side, single receiver up top. Back extending to the right of the quarterback. Budke looking across the middle. Takes a shot as they're going to call pass interference.
Pass intended for number 6, Cody Davidson.
Cole Elmore lays him out.
Incomplete.
Cole Elmore with an absolute missile hit on the quarterback.
He went
pass interference.
Shields over his
defense head. Number 1. Foul will be placed at the spot of the foul. Automatic first down.
CJ Williams pass interference, and that's why the ball was incomplete. I think receiver is trying to make his cut, and I don't know. I couldn't see it clearly to see if Williams held him up or not, but they got him for it.
9th penalty.
9th penalty on the Knights, and that'll move the ball inside the 35-yard line. 13:59 left to go here in the ballgame. Handoff to Lemos. Flag.
There they go.
Davidson with the run.
Illegal shift, it seems to be.
Tackled by number 44, Aiden.
Illegal formation.
Falsa.
Offense.
Not a back. Santa Rosa up 5 yards. It'll be 1st and 15. Getting close to that chewed up part of the field.
7th penalty.
7 penalties on the night for Santa Rosa. Twins on either side. Limo standing to the left of the quarterback. Receiver in motion. That's Bickert. He settles in. Screen pass. Limos slips a tackle. Flag on the play. Noah Benson gets into it again. He was held on that. See what the call is. Martinez was the offensive lineman I think it's going to be called on.
Block in the back. Offense, number 57. 10-yard penalty.
And that'll back him up. It'll be 1st and 25. Santa Rosa going the wrong way. Ball all the way back to the 47-yard line. They need to get down to the 22. Three receivers to the far side. Single receiver down here. That's Davidson. Screen pass to Limos. Complete, almost batted out of the air. Flag comes in. Big hit by Noah Benson. His helmet comes off into the Santa Rosa bench.
That's the great. Roll out of bounds.
Another flag comes in. Noah Benson's going to be flagged for unsportsmanlike, it looks like.
Flag on the play.
Quick commercial.
Quick commercial. We'll step aside.
U.S. Cryotherapy in Reading introduces the Hockett Ozone Sauna. This remarkable therapy machine utilizes powerful technologies to detox the body, improve circulation, boost energy, and strengthen the immune system. It also inactivates viruses and eliminates bacterial and fungal infections. Discounts available for first-time users. Make an appointment today at uscryotherapy.com or give us a call. Walk-ins are always welcome. U.S. Cryotherapy.
Offense. Holding. Offense number 3. Unsportsmanlike conduct. Offense number 60. Both penalties will be enforced.
Ouch. A holding in and unsportsmanlike.
That'd be 10 penalties now.
10 penalties on the night. The Santa Rosa coach was not happy over there. You can see him talking to the referees over there. The hold was definitely a holding penalty. I don't know about the unsportsmanlike. When you get guys down there with testosterone fuel gone, it's difficult to say who started what, but that moves the ball all the way back.
Is that 1st and 50?
If it isn't, it's going to be close, TJ. The ball's going to be spotted on the 35, so
they have to get to the 20,
22,
28, plus 15. 1st and 43?
1st and 43. I don't think Santa Rosa has a 1st and 43 call in their playbook, but you never know.
It's my first time, Aaron.
That's the beauty of sports. You see stuff you just never thought you'd see. Trips to the near side single receiver. They hand it off up the middle. Stuffed at the line of scrimmage. That's Barry.
Run by number 29, Barry. Tackled by 56, Anthony.
Anthony
Slayton.
He comes out of the pile screaming. 2nd and 43.
42 this time.
Second and 42. They give him a yard. And this is one of those situations, I think, TJ, that if you're the referees, you kind of need to look at both coaches and say, you better calm them down because it's starting to get a little bit chippy down there. And you've got 12 minutes left to go in the ball game, and you don't want to see anything dumb happen.
Absolutely. It's nailed it around the head there, Aaron.
Twins to either side, single back, standing to the right of Budke. 3-step drop, little screen pass, blocked, batted down. Blaine
Sankey. Blaine Sankey.
Flag comes in on the far side. The frustration building for looks to be on Santa Rosa. You can see one of their coordinators down there just kind of throwing his hands up.
Good ball. Sportsmanlike conduct. Defense, number 1. 15-yard penalty, automatic first
Correction.
down.
Automatic first down. That's a backbreaker. Just solved a 3rd and 42 for him.
Foul on C.J. Williams, and you know Brian Hamilton not happy about that. They call a timeout.
10th penalty for Shasta.
Looked like he was calling a time. Looked like Hamilton was calling a timeout, and he did. With 11:56 left to go here in a ball game. Shasta 35, Santa Rosa 14. We'll step aside.
Timeout.
We all have greatness inside of us, a story waiting to be told, where the story you write today creates your better tomorrow. At Shasta College, we've written a legacy of helping students convert their calling into a career. Because this beautiful, wonderful life story that's been unfolding in front of you isn't written about you, it's written by you. Welcome to the next chapter. Learn more at shastacollege.edu.
Shasta County Sports, 11:56 left to go here in a ball game. Big mental mistake by the Knights. A sportsmanlike penalty on what would have been 3rd and 43. Gives Santa Rosa a first down near midfield, ball just inside Shasta territory. Brian Hamilton takes some time out. You know he was telling his guys, hey, you got to freaking calm down, guys. Flea flicker. Budke, double move to the near side. Overthrown. And they were trying to pick on C.J. Williams. Intended for Washington.
Pass completed, 10 for number 3, Point Washington.
And after getting that unsportsmanlike, you know, kind of thinking, hey, let's target him because we can get in his head a little bit. C.J. didn't bite on the double move. Brings up a 2nd and 10. Anthony Cavalli giving direction to his defense.
A lot of passion that guy has, Aaron.
Rankin in the backfield along with Budke. 3 receivers to the near side. 5-step drop. Pass is incomplete.
Pass is in for number 23.
Waylon Bell on the coverage.
Late trap. Defended by number 34, Waylon Bell.
Got a nice down.
3rd down.
Incompletion brings up 3rd and 10 with 11:42 left to go here in the
Marcus
ballgame.
Presley. Nope, he was on the sideline. Oh, Aiden Alsop.
Aiden Alsop, the injured Knight. Looks to be a cramp. Mickey Kamelamela comes in his spot.
Needs to be on this side of the field, right?
3rd and 10 for Santa Rosa. 11:42 left to go here in the ballgame. Shasta calling out for punt return ready, but when you're down 21 near midfield, might be, depending on what Santa Rosa can gain here on 3rd down, it might be 4-down territory. Budke, straight drop, looking across the middle. Got his receiver. Beautiful catch. Davidson goes up in double coverage and brings it down on the 20-yard line for Santa Rosa.
Cody Davidson.
What a hit. What a catch.
First down,
that was a heck of a catch, TJ. Budke stood in there, and Davidson ran a beautiful route, throw into double coverage.
29-yard gain.
29 yards on the completion, and sometimes you just got to tip your hat to a receiver that makes a heck of a play.
Let's take a break.
There's a Knight down on the field. We'll step aside.
At Tri-Counties Bank, something great happens when you switch to better banking. You feel welcomed. We listen and then offer the solutions you need. We ensure your accounts, direct deposits, and mobile banking are good to go. And with 24/7 customer support, plus access to over 32,000 surcharge-free ATMs, we're here whenever you need us for years to come. Switch to a better banking experience. This is Service with Solutions.
Welcome back. 1st and 10 for the Bear Cubs after the 29-yard completion. Rankin in the backfield. Bunch trips receivers to the right side. Double move. Pump fake incomplete. Intended for Bickert. He was open. Just couldn't hold on to it. 2nd and 10.
Pass complete, intent for number 5, Emilio Campos.
Fourth quarter seems like it's gone on forever already.
A lot of incompletions, TJ. Yeah, you're right. The fourth quarter has seemed to drag. We're only 4 minutes into it. And I don't know if I jinxed it because I was thinking about how quick this game had been going with both teams kind of running the ball, but we're kind of stuck in a quagmire. 2nd and 10, completion.
Tackle.
Complete to Bickert.
Pass complete to number 9.
Sean Williams on the tackle.
Reese Bickert.
Gain of 8 is
Stop by number
3rd
2,
and
Rajon
2.
Williams.
Clock spins under
3rd
11
down.
minutes to go in the ballgame, and if you're the Knights, you just want the clock to keep moving. You just want to get the heck out of Dodge. Might be probably 4-down territory for the Bear Cubs. 10th play of the drive here.
That saw 6 penalties.
Knights showing pressure. Flag on the play.
False start. Offense, number 6. 5-yard penalty.
Looked like Anthony Slayton or Aiden Alsop, one of the two, was coming up on the blitz, and that caused the right guard to flinch.
The 7th penalty on this drive. 10th play still coming.
Yes, let's not forget it was 1st and 23 at one point in this drive, which seems like a distant memory, actually. 3rd and 7 for the Bear Cubs. Ball in the near hash. Single receiver over here. 3 up top. Budke looking to his left. Got his receiver in and out of the hands. Rankin, the intended receiver. He just dropped that.
4th down.
4th and 7.
I'd probably have to say there's about 7 or 8 drops tonight.
Field goal team coming in.
Why would you kick a field goal? Down 3 touchdowns. I'm not so sure about this one, Aaron. You still need to score 3 touchdowns. No matter what here. I don't know if you're going to get more than 3 more possessions after this one.
34-yard field goal. Alvarez. High snap. It's down. It's going to be short. Just short.
And the kick is no good. Turnover on downs. First down, Shasta.
And I don't know about you, TJ, but that sounded like it hurt. That ball did not come off like, you know, you hear him down in warm-up and the ball kind of booms off their foot. That sounded like he was kicking a rock.
And he hasn't had too much action tonight, so you know that his foot's been pretty cold for a bit.
First and 10 for the Knights. Ball on the 20-yard line. 10:03 left to go here in our ball game. Webby back in at quarterback. 2 tight ends set for the Knights. Single receiver either side, split way wide. Gilbert in the backfield. Hand off to Gilbert. Runs to the right side.
Gilbert on the run.
Shiloh Nicholson, a little extra.
Tackled by number 44, Dylan Tingle.
Couple of yards on the game. It'll be 2nd and 8. But, you know, Shiloh Nicholson was holding on to his guy, kind of blocking him, and the Santa Rosa defender's feet were sliding along the turf. It looked kind of like a blocking sled almost. You know, as hard as it is sometimes to see the Knights jerseys, those white jerseys with blue lettering, blue numbering on them, with when they're dirty, they're getting a little bit tough to see down there as well. 2nd and 8 for the Knights. Tyler Carey in motion. Hand off to Gilbert. Looks to bounce it outside. Realizes he's not going to be able to do that, so he falls forward for a yard.
Stop by number 8.
And about
Jack
7.
Davis, number 44, Dylan Tingle.
Clock under 9 minutes left to go in our ball game. And if you're a supporter of the Knights, that's what you want to see. The clock keeps spinning. You're up 21 points. You'd like to tack on another, but a first down here probably kills another 2 or 3 minutes off the clock. 3rd and a long 6 for the Knights. 2 tight ends set for the Knights. Webby rolls to his left, sets his feet, throws, first down, Tyler Carey.
Pass complete.
Just a possession reception, but that's
number
what
13, Tyler Carey.
All reliable.
First down, Shasta.
11 yards on the completion. And like I said, that gives the Knights a new set of downs, 8:22 left in our ball game, and that probably kills another, 3 minutes off the clock? At least. Knights switch it up, 2 backs. Foster to the right in the slot. Single receiver up top. Hand off to Gilbert. Gets a block from Wilson. Picks up a couple. Shiloh Nicholson, the right tackle from Eureka, sure likes to get down and dirty. He wound up 10 yards down the field after kind of blocking his guy and finally getting shed from it. Wound up spinning around, but you got to love the big fellows, TJ, that just like to get down and dirty and nasty with it.
Yeah, and he was a highly touted recruit coming out of Eureka. I know Dan Lewis is really excited to get Shiloh Nicholson here in Reading at Shasta College.
2nd and 8 for the Knights. Again, 2 backs in the backfield. Nathaniel Wilson standing to the left of Webby. Hand off. Gilbert runs off left guard. Nice little hole opens up, and he picks up 6. It'll be 3rd and manageable for the Knights.
You know, Aaron, he just has a nice little slide step. It's a one cut and go, but
Gilbert on the run.
Patient, but also fast to the hole.
Yeah, once he decides to put his foot down and go, he goes. 3rd and 2 for the Knights. Ball on the 42-yard line. Josiah
Tackled by number 36, Will.
Comes out of the huddle quickly. He's on our side. Wilson settles in as the H-back to the right. Design bootleg. Webby. Scramble is going to be sacked. He was trying to motion to Trayvon Foster to do something, but Trayvon Foster was pretty well covered.
Yeah. Under and over, and his man. That was great. That was a coverage sack right there for the Santa Rosa defense.
You know, and that's a smart decision by Eli, just not to do anything foolish with the ball.
Defense. That's their first time out of the half.
Score.
Santa Rosa takes
6:02 left in the
timeout,
fourth.
trailing 35-14.
Santa Rosa
6:02 left to
14.
go in the ball game.
Your Knights 35.
Dear Dad, I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports. I love my team. I just want to play. But not if you always lose your temper. Love, Katie.
Perez. Back to receive the kick, number 1. Yossi. Madison.
Welcome back to College Football. 6:02, Dennis Perez into punt. As you heard, JK, our public address announcer. Madison takes the ball on his 32, runs to the far sideline, still in a seat 40, up close to the 50-yard line. Not happy about the tackle, but
Madison on
Bearcats
return.
will take over, 1st and 10, close to midfield, 5:50 left to go. They're trailing by 3
Tackled by
touchdowns.
number 47, Eli Thompson.
Eli Thompson on the tackle. First and 10 for the Knights, or Bear Cubs on the 40-yard line. 2 receivers on either side. Budke still in at quarterback. Throws the ball to the near side. Caught.
Face mask.
Face mask penalty will be coming up.
Pass complete to number 6, Davidson. Brought down by number 2, Rajon Rondo.
The 12th
Rajon
penalty.
Williams.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense, number 2.
You know, I
15
thought he had a
penalty,
hold of the
automatic.
jersey, but it must have slipped off and grabbed the face mask. I mean, initially, he had just a ton of jersey, and it looked like he was trying to rip the jersey off.
I think he just got right underneath the chin a little bit and grabbed the bottom as he was trying to hang on to him.
Penalty moves the ball inside the 30 down to the 28-yard line. 5:37 left to go in the ball game.
12th penalty for the Knights.
12th penalty, and Barry standing to the right of Budke. He slips past to Davidson on the near side. He's
Pass complete to number 6,
spun around by
Freddie
Rajon
Davidson.
Williams.
Tackle by number 2,
Anthony Stevens
Rajon
as well.
Williams.
You know, and I think TJ, I mean, 508, it's going to take a miracle for Santa Rosa to come back, but this isn't necessarily the way you want to end the ball game if you're the Knights. You've had this comfortably in hand, and they just haven't been able to step on the throat.
Yeah, the offense has kind of stalled a little bit this second half. Things have, turnover here, turnover on downs as well. Just not the most clean offensive second half you need.
2nd and 1, Budke looking to the end zone. Davidson again. A lot of hand fighting. Intercepted. Rajon Williams in the end zone. Touchback. Knights. No flags. There was a lot of hand fighting there, and it's
Pass intercepted.
nice to see that they let
Number
that go.
2,
Both of them were
Rajon
trying.
Williams.
Great play. Get his head turned around and made a play on the ball.
First down, Shasta.
That'll likely make it academic, but the Knights come back out. Looking to bleed the clock dry. .438 left to go here in our ball game. Knights 35, Santa Rosa 14.
Should almost do it.
Couple of first downs, and you can call this one good. Hand off to Gilbert. He runs left, picks up about a yard before he is brought down.
Gilbert on the run
They give him 2. It'll be 2nd and 8. Clock under 4
Tackle
minutes
by
and
number
30
36.
seconds.
Puts Gilbert over 100 for the day. 16 for 101.
Not a bad night's work. Cam Williams, a receiver on the far side. Foster in the slot. I think that's Josiah Graham on our side. 2 backs. Webby waits for the back judge to raise his hand. That means there's 5 seconds left on the play clock. Little counter action to Gilbert. He looks to get to the outside. Can't. Tripped up.
Gilbert on the run. Tackled by number 4. Jonathan Isaac.
Santa Rosa.
Timeout
Their
Santa
second
Rosa.
timeout of the half.
3rd and 11 after a loss.
With 3:42 left in the 4th. Santa Rosa 14. Your Knights 35.
I'm Tracy Edwards, CEO of the Reading Rancheria. Giving back to our local community is a tradition that is firmly rooted in our history.
Axiom Repertory Theater wants to thank the Rancheria for their generous grant to help support the arts and our theater in the community. Thank you so much for being a wonderful partner.
Hey, from all of us at Riddick Sports Club, we want to thank Reading Rancheria for all that you guys do for the community and for helping us out. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Reading Rancheria, proud to play our part.
Back to Shasta College football, Shasta County Sports. After the Santa Rosa timeout, it is 3rd and 11. Foster slides to his left. Hand off to Gilbert. Looks to get to the edge. Gets a block. Gets up close to the 30. It'll be short, and the Knights will be forced to punt.
Run by Gilbert.
Gain of about
Stop
7
by
on the play.
number
That puts him back
Dylan
over
Tingle.
100 yards after he lost a couple on the previous
Went
play.
over.
3:34 left to go.
4th and 2.
4th and 3. Madison will be back deep for the Bear Cubs. He'll be standing close to his 40-yard line. Dennis Perez, another guy who seemed like he's been here forever, set back to punt for the Knights. Bring pressure, but they don't get to him. Ball to the far side. Madison makes a business decision. Knights are screaming about something, but ball's down inside the 30-yard line. 3:23 left to go.
Saying it hit his heel.
I don't think it did, but... on their own 29-yard line. 23 left to go here in our ball game. Shasta can't get its personnel out there. They were trying to, I think, sub some guys in. I knew Bladen Stanky was coming off, and
Shasta, their final timeout.
Brian Hamilton has to call a timeout, and he is not really happy about it. Devin Jones was coming in late. I know that. You know, that's one of those situations. Hey, you get your opportunity. You got to be ready. Step aside.
U.S. Cryotherapy is the premier wellness center in the North State. We provide whole-body cryotherapy chambers for safe exposure to sub-zero temperatures. This incredible technology reduces inflammation and improves mobility. It's no wonder cryotherapy is popular with professional athletes. Cryotherapy can also be used to boost your mood and improve sleep and focus. A cryotherapy session is less than 5 minutes. Make an appointment today at uscryotherapy.com. US Cryotherapy. Faster recovery, better health.
After the Knights' final timeout, 3:23 left to go here in a ball game. Santa Rosa with a 1st and 10. Budke across the middle, crossing route, complete. Out of bounds about the 40-yard line. That's Bickert.
Pass complete to number 9, Reese Bickert.
Gain of 11 on the play. Stop the clock at 3:16. Shasta kind of in a prevent zone. Keep anything in front of them. That allows for that under route. Pass complete to the far side.
Pass complete to number 6, Cody Davidson.
Davidson, 9 yards on the completion.
So by number 23, Mohammed Job.
Mohammed Job on the coverage. Budke got a receiver incomplete. Elijah Thompson with the pass breakup.
Pass defended by number 47, Eli Thompson. Brings up.
And that was a great play.
Third down.
Stuck his paw in at the last minute. 3rd and 1 for Santa Rosa. Clock stops at 2:33. Left to go here in our ball game. Shasta most likely going to walk out of here with a dub. And off, first down, Santa Rosa. That's Lemos.
Run by number 26,
Shasta
Gavin
sideline
Lemos.
telling him to back off. Don't do anything dumb.
Tackled by number 34,
Santa Rosa
Raven
going a little
Bell.
up tempo, but it'll be too little, too late. First down inside Shasta territory. 2:22 left to go in the game. Cover 2 look for the Knights. Little screen pass out to Lemos. Forced out of bounds. Lost
That's
a
complete.
couple on the play.
To Lemos. Tackled by Elijah Thompson.
Budke went through his progressions pretty fast because I think that was about his 3rd or 4th option. But the Knights are playing kind of a deep cover 2, and they're not allowing for anything to go vertical on them right now, as they should with 2:05 left to go in the ballgame. Two receivers to either side. Quarterback looking across the middle. Misses his receiver.
Wide open.
Pass to complete intended
Thrap.
for number
the intended
23,
receiver, and he just
Wayne
overthrew
Thrap.
him. Be 3rd
Brings up.
and about 14.
Third down.
Bunch of Shasta's seconds are in there, it looks like. Under 2 minutes left to play here. You gotta think it's 4 down territory if you're Santa Rosa, because you got nothing to lose. Pass complete. The Thrap.
Pass complete to number 23, Lane Thrap. Tackled by number 24, Norberto Laguata.
Almost came out with a diving interception. Ball just outside of his
Fourth down.
fingertips. 4th and about 5 for the Bear Cubs. 90 seconds left to go here in the ballgame. Quick pass. Caught. First down. That's Bickert.
Pass complete, caught by number 9, Reese Bickert.
Elmore on the coverage and the tackle.
Colt Elmore on the tackle.
4th down conversion. Gives Santa Rosa a new set of downs. Quick pass. Might be intercepted. Little miscommunication there. And Noah Benson playing center field.
Passing
Was
complete.
almost able to come down with it.
You heard him laugh and scream at the same time all the way from up here. I think his own coaches and bench thought he'd kind of lay out and get a little toe tap down the sideline. Tough play.
2nd and 10. Clock stops at 1:05 left to go here. The Knights will end their home season with a victory. Puts them at 3-2 on the season here at home, TJ.
That's right.
Could have been 4-1 had they been able to pull out that ARC game. Underneath route. That's Bickert. Still on its feet. Finally gets out of bounds.
Pass complete to number 9,
25-yard
Reese Bickert. Pushed out of bounds by number 24, Berto Laguata.
32.
Clock under a minute left to
Third down.
Belton with the tackle. Enterprise kid. Good to see him getting some action here at the end of the ballgame.
Another guy that was here during that spring 2021 season.
Trips up top. Butke looking that way. He's got his receiver. That's Bickert with the catch.
That's complete to number 9.
10.
Reese Bickert.
First and goal for the Bearcats.
First down.
A little bit of stat padding. Not that it's going to make a difference on the final score, but if you're Shasta, you definitely like to keep them out of the end zone. Pass, incomplete.
Pass is complete.
Intended for Davidson. A little slip screen.
Second down.
And I think it hit Rapp in the back. He was the one blocking. I think it hit him in the back. Incompletion stops the clock with 44.4 left. Second and goal. Little out route.
Pass complete.
Correction.
Top by number 26, Gavin Lemos. Tackle by number 23, Muhammad Joe.
They stopped the clock. I don't know if he got out of bounds on that, but they stopped the clock with 40 seconds left. Third and goal coming up. Buggy, two-step drop, slant route, caught, touchdown, Santa Rosa. This could be Washington on the completion with 35 seconds left to go in the ball game.
Number 3, Clint Washington.
It'll make the score look a little less lopsided, but Shasta probably still comes away with a dub. It's 35-20 now, pending the extra point. Alvarez coming in for the extra try. And I know crazy things have happened, TJ. You got to expect the onside kick. Surprised they haven't called a delay a game, but the extra point is up, and it is good. And with 35 seconds left to go in the ball game, probably an onside kick coming. Shasta 35,
35.6
21
seconds left in the fourth.
Clearview Auto Glass is your clear choice for auto glass repair and replacement.
Here at Boulevard Body Shop, we use Clearview Auto Glass exclusively. They are professional and we trust them with our customers.
With over 15 years in the auto glass business, you get fast, efficient, and cost-effective repairs, and we come to you. Clearview Auto Glass accepts and processes all insurance claims, and we handle all the paperwork, making it hassle-free. Clearview Auto Glass, home of the $25 rock chip repair, and remember, we come to you.
Back, Shasta College football, Shasta County Sports. 35-21, the Knights.
Back to receive the
Santa
kick for
Rosa.
the Knights, number 6, Holden Gilbert.
Gilbert
Number
back
20,
deep, but you can
Eli
almost bet that
Cortines.
there's going to be an onside kick coming.
Taking the ball for the Bearcats, David Alvarez.
Got some hands guys up front. Kamehameha, Wilson. Kapenna as well up on the front line. Depends on which side they want to kick it to. Alvarez standing on his 30. Kicks it to the near side.
Yep.
Recovered by the Knights. And that'll be the ball game.
The kick recovered by number 34, Waylon Bell.
Waylon Bell with the
first down.
onside kick recovery.
Now it's a let's be smart so you play next week at Butte.
Exactly. It's like Gavin Dobson in to come take a knee. And it is. Dobson takes a knee. And that'll be our final play of the ball game. Our final will be Shasta 35, Santa Rosa 21. The Knights come out of sophomore night with a victory. Shaking hands at midfield. They head into the final week of the season, TJ, with a chance to get bowl eligible, beat their rival. And then on a positive note, final score 35-21. We'll be back with a post-game wrap.
I'm Tracy Edwards, CEO of the Reading Rancheria. Giving back to our local community is a tradition that is firmly rooted in our history.
From our family at Market Street Blade and Barrel, thank you, Reading Rancheria, for all you do. You guys rock the community. Thanks again. See you soon.
From the family of Trendies, we want to thank Reading Rancheria for all you have done for the businesses of the community of Reading. Thank you very much, and God bless you.
Reading Rancheria, proud to play our part.
We love our sports here. It's our responsibility to keep them great.
And we need you to know your role. You can be a player, you can be a coach.
You can be a spectator.
Or an official.
But you only get to be one.
Know your role.
We all have greatness inside of us. A story waiting to be told. Where the story you write today creates your better tomorrow. At Shasta College, we've written a legacy of helping students convert their calling into a career. Because this beautiful, wonderful life story that's been unfolding in front of you isn't written about you, it's written by you. Welcome to the next chapter. Learn more at shastacollege.edu.
Welcome back to our Reading Rancheria post-game report. The Knights come away with a sophomore night win, 35-21. And, you know, TJ, we were talking about it on off air, and player of the game, if I'm going to give a player a game, probably what he did in the game, but a lifetime achievement award, I'm going to go with Tyler Carey.
Absolutely. I think that's a safe bet here. He finished 8 catches, 144 yards, 2 touchdowns. Drew a big PI that could have had another touchdown on the night, another 60-plus yarder, and also had 11 yards rushing on 1 carry, so 155 total yards. We mentioned it at halftime that, 5th all-time in single-season history for 11 receiving touchdowns, 5th all-time for total touchdowns scored, rushing, receiving, any type of scoring in Knights history. Showing up big time on sophomore night. And with one more game to go, I think Tyler Carey's safe choice just is electrifying with the ball in his hands in open space.
Absolutely. And, a couple weeks ago when I was doing our nighttime podcast with Ryan Hamilton, they were coming off 2 road losses and it wasn't looking good. And Coach and I talked about it, and he's like, hey, yeah, we might be playing for something, we might not, but the way we finish tells us a lot about this program. And he said, I've got some huge high standards, and whether we go to a bowl game, whether we win conference or whatever, I don't like to lose. And the past 2 weeks, we've seen the Knights team I think that we thought we could see all season.
I think so. I know Siskiyous and Santa Rosa isn't quite the isn't quite the testament, the barrier, but you still got to win the games that you're supposed to win. And I really think the last 2 games are the most 2 complete games that we've seen from every aspect of every facet of this team: offense, defense, and special teams. Scored on special team style, that snap over the head of the punter. Offense put up 28 points the first half. Scored on 4 of their first 5 drives. Last week they scored on 5 of their first 6. It's looking like things are clicking. They found something that's working. And even the elements with the weather, they're still standing out on top.
Yeah, you know, in a past life when I've coached football, you come into games knowing you're either going to beat somebody, you might get beat, or you got a puncher's chance, and you always want to beat the teams that you know you should beat. And I think we've seen that the past couple weeks from the Knights. They you know, on paper, probably better than COS and Santa Rosa, and those are ones you don't let get away. And we definitely saw that the past couple weeks. Next week, we will be down at Butte, 1 o'clock start. Shasta County Sports will be broadcasting down there, and you know, that looks to be an uphill sled, but nothing like beating Butte, nothing like beating your rival if you're in green, right?
And you have something extra to play for. Last year, I know it was a tough game going down there. Shasta scored their final play of the season. They didn't have anything to play for, though. This year, they're going in to really try and play upset with Butte and become bowl eligible. So there's a lot on the line, a side of pride. And with the way that Shasta's coming off these last 2 games, you know, they're looking pretty good right now.
We certainly are. We will be down there, like I said, next week, 1 o'clock start. We will have our nighttime podcast, player of the game. Again, our usual Shasta College. Excuse me, Shasta College recap like we usually do. But for here, Tyler Carey is our Reading Rancheria player of the game. The Knights come away with a 35-21 win. For TJ and Tracy and our entire Shasta County Sports, Sebastian, our entire Shasta County Sports crew, I'm Aaron Williams signing off. Thank you. Good night.